So Dave's character is a super spy with a lot of gadgets, hence the name. Matt, of course, is playing a medic, bandager. El Blorto is a sleuth, the detective, and well, you are the human tornado, I think.
Human tornado.
Yeah, all right. All right.
Dave, how do you pronounce your character's name? Oh, Gadzetto.
Sure. Yeah. The recap. Yeah. 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 That works.
Good evening, gamers, and welcome to an exciting live stream of Crime Fighting Luchadores. Last episode, our intrepid team of Crime Fighting Luchadores, El Cuatro Magnifico, were tasked with bringing back a holy relic, the Saint's Mask, that was stolen from Muscle City's Museum of Lucha Libre. The culprit, the nefarious Muscle Mommy, and her accomplice, the Electric Frankenstein known as Bolthead. Our heroes track them down to an illegal wrestling den where they partook in a no-holds-barred tag team match against the Super Beast and her bodyguard. In the end, they managed to save the day and were chosen by the authorities to be the guardians of the Saint's Mask. It was decided that El Blorto would be the one wearing it from now on. Oh, and Inspector Gadzetto offered shelter to 3 little orphan kitty cats. So I will turn it over to our referee, my homeboy, Martin Ouellet.
Good evening. Tonight on the roster, we have Dave Townsend playing as Gadzetto, the super spy and new father of rescue cats. Matt Franklin playing as Brujo Bandager, the brainy medic who wants to inspire the kids of Muscle City. We have Eric Williman as El Blorto, the sleuth who is now the guardian of the legendary Saint's Mask. And introducing Garrett Lowe as Pulsar Purple, the enigmatic wildcard who will be joining the gang for the first time. Finally, I just got informed that Gidi Starro, our resident star, won't be able to join us tonight. Apparently, is currently held back in Japan, where hordes of adoring fans are refusing to let him go. Hopefully, he'll be with us next time. Okay, so
Right
what's happening tonight? What is the reason of our meeting? Well, unbeknownst to the general public, some of the most prominent luchadors of Muscle City have been replaced by decoys, some sort of robotic spies. Who is responsible for this? What is the goal of this nefarious substitution? Where are the actual missing wrestlers? Can our crime-fighting luchadors discover where they are kept and rescue them? Or is it already too late? Amanda Walrus, the director of the shady secret organization known as the PCP, seems to think you have a shot at it. She trusts you enough to give you the assignment anyway. Or maybe there simply isn't anyone else stupid, brave enough to volunteer for the task. The only thing that's for sure is that the clock is ticking. Oh, and pack a sweater, because whatever the nature of this threat may be, it came from the north. Okay,
Bravo.
so Usually, we would start this episode of at the conch shell, the tiki bar that doubles as our heroes' HQ, and they would each describe what they are doing in a short pre-generic scene. Then the special phone, shaped like a conch shell, would ring, and a voice at the other hand would give them their next assignment. But this is no ordinary episode. This is a ticking time bomb episode, a race against the clock episode, and it doesn't even take place in Muscle City for starters. So let's transition to a different location. Let's, as they say, set the scene. Exterior, frozen wastes of the Great White North. Somewhere in way up there, Canada, where spit freezes before it touches the ground. Our heroes are riding snowmobiles at a furious speed, half blinded by the raging blizzard. They are being shot at by bandits with assault rifles who are also riding what we call here in Quebec, skidoo. As if they haven't got their hands full enough, they're entering a minefield. Jaws clenched, they focus on the task at hand, making it alive to the super beast bunker. What's that? I moved the story too far ahead? Okay, let's rewind a little then. Meet the PCP, Paranoia, Concealment, and Perjury. The PCs are in Amanda Walrus' offices. At the PCP headquarters, a bunker in an undisclosed jungle. All the players except Garrett, please describe rapidly your PC, what they look like, how they carry themselves, just what we see when we look at your wrestler. In any order you want.
Okay, who should start?
Well, you see Gadzetto. He's sitting there. He's in a finely pressed white suit with his gold luchador mask on.
Nice.
And on each shoulder, he has on each shoulder, he has one black Maine Coon cat. And in his lap, he has a third black Maine Coon cat. And they're quite large, and you can hear their purr audibly from where you sit.
Great.
All right, yeah.
Who wants to go next?
Oh, I'll go next.
Sure.
All right. El Blorto is kind of a rough and tumble, heavy, Rudo-based luchador fighter with a black one-shoulder onesie and black wrestling boots and a black mask with a simple outline around the mouth and eyes. And, he comes from a kind of a poor background, so you can see some tattoos on his bare arms too and shoulder and everything. But he fights for El Niños, and he believes in fighting for what is just and good.
Awesome. Matt?
Okay, the Brujo Bandager. He's wearing the kind of the light blue ambulance driver medic coveralls. Maybe nice little slightly tighter fit so he can move around, not get caught on stuff. And his mask is basically a series of bandages, sort of what do you want to say, like Invisible Man style.
Awesome. Great. Okay. And there's a luchador with you that's not a regular member of your team, and he's standing there with you. Please, Garrett, introduce your character.
Greetings, humans. Fellow humans. Fellow luchadors. I am Pulsar Purple. PCP has sent me to reinforce you, and we're going to set things straight.
Okay. So looking around you, you can see that the room is vast. It's a very minimalistic design with no windows. Standing in the room are two hot twins in tactical gear. One is red-headed and one is black-haired. They're called Sonia and Nausea. They're mercs, obviously, and they're sporting assault rifles. They're posted each side of a large security door. Sitting at her desk, Amanda Walrus is in a power suit and slurping down raw fish from a bowl while staring intensely at your characters. After an uncomfortably long time, she finally breaks the silence. Gentlemen, you're probably wondering who I am and why you've been escorted here. My name is Amanda Walrus, and I'm the director of the PCP, a secret organization dedicated to protecting the world against the most urgent dangers it is facing without ever realizing it. Saying what we do is top secret doesn't even cut it. Hence why you've never heard of us and never will. You have been selected to participate in a rescue mission. She grabs a fish, tosses it in the air, and expertly catches it mid-air with her mouth. She gulps it down and continues. Who disappeared, you ask? She clicks a button on her desk. A wall panel slides and reveals a giant lit monitor. Amanda pushes another button and 3 mugshots appear on screen. Please, everybody, do a brains test, and if you succeed, you will recognize one or several of the wrestlers.
All-Stars got an 8.
8 is a success. Who succeeded?
I succeeded.
Okay. You succeeded. Okay. So Brujo, Bandager, and Purple Pulsar. You each recognize one of the wrestlers. One of them is Bravo Dino, and he's a well-known wrestler, blonde, very muscular. And another one is Mad Bull Vachon, and they both appeared recently in public, have fought a wrestling match recently, so you're not sure what she meant when she says that they disappeared, because they've been seen very publicly lately. Anybody else has a success? Okay, so those who got a success, you can add 1 resolve point to your character sheet.
Excellent, excellent.
And the
Cool.
third wrestler, she introduced as Dark Angela, and she then swallows another slimy fish and continues. Now, some of you may think, hey, I've seen these guys lately appear in public, and you're right. You're absolutely right. You can see some spit glistening on her chin. Here's the thing, though. They're not exactly themselves. She abruptly interrupts herself. You know what? Why tell you when I can show you? Follow me. She storms out of the room, heels clacking on the hard floor. The assault rifles of her bodyguards pointed in her direction strongly suggest you follow her. Fade to black. We then cut to our heroes in a high-tech lab, 3 gurneys with what seems to be the bodies of the 3 missing luchadors, strapped down, eyes closed, lifeless. Walrus. Before you ask, no, I did not kidnap them. Forced laughter from her goons. She snaps her fingers, they stop instantly. She continues. I didn't kidnap them because that's not them. Walrus signals her goons. The red-headed one wheels Bravo Dino's gurney into some sort of scanner device. An X-ray view of the luchador appears on a nearby screen. We can see that the insides of his body is all mechanics, robotics. They're all like him inside, decoys, replicas. She snaps her fingers. Gum me. The black-haired merc gets a pack of gum from her pocket, takes one out, and tosses it in her direction. Walrus catches it effortlessly. Fish makes a great snack, but it stinks up your breath something bad. Nervous laughs from the twins. Anyway, how did we find out, you ask? She finishes unwrapping the piece of gum and throws it in her mouth. The first one to blow their cover was Mad Bull. After sustaining a severe blow to the head during a fight, he started acting erratically and kept repeating the same sentence over and over in a loop. So everybody do another brain check, please. And those who success, you will notice something weird with Dino's Bravo body.
All right, double fives.
Double five, great.
Yeah, I succeed as well.
The D6 are not liking me tonight.
Okay. So no, you fail.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got a 4.
Okay. Well, keep it for the more important occasions. Okay, so those who of you who succeeded, you notice that Bravo Dino's robot doppelganger has started twitching on the gurney. He's about to move. And so that means that during the fight that will erupt in 5 seconds, you will act first. The others will go after the enemies. So the doppelgangers are called the cyclones. And they will attack. They simultaneously animate and easily get rid of their restraints. They jump on their feet, eyes glowing red, full-on Terminator mode. They start spewing a pre-recorded message in a synthetic voice. Self-destruction protocol engaged. Unit will self-destroy in T-minus 50 seconds. Countdown engage. So that means that you have 5 turns to take down all of these cyclones or they will explode.
Whoa!
So those of you who succeed, you can make your attack now in any order you want, or if you don't agree, then just roll a d6 and whoever comes first acts first.
See.
So
Well,
there are 3 of those cyclones, right? One for
So
every one for
Dino, Mad Bull, and Dark Angel, right?
yeah.
all right.
Okay, well, I can act very quickly.
Do it.
Sure.
So the mysterious Pulsar Purple,
Yeah.
with his piercing purple eyes and his mysterious starscape mask with purple nebula, is going to grab Mad Bull
Okay.
and attempt a special move.
Great. Well, a special move automatically hit. They just cost you some stamina. So depending on the level of the special move that you activate, I think you had one level 2 move and one level 1 move, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my level 1, which is a twisting Russian leg sweep. So I'm going to grab onto Mad Bull's side,
Yeah.
tuck my arm, tuck my leg, and launch us into the air and bring him back on his back hard, just bash his shoulders into the ground.
Yeah. All right. On the hard floor of the lab. Great. So you automatically hit for how much damage are you doing?
So that would be my acrobatics, my level.
Yeah.
And
you can use either your acrobatics or your muscle, depending on which one is higher for your special move.
Okay, so
but I think acrobatics in your case is more advantageous.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's 2, and then with my level, that's 3.
Yeah.
And the level of the move, right, is 4 damage.
Yeah. So that's 4 damage, and he can't block because it's a special move. All right, so he's down 4. He's down 4 vitality points, and he hits the ground real hard, and you can see that he's having spasm and he's jittery. Hit him hard. Okay, who wants to go after? Who else succeeded their brains check?
Oh, I did.
All right, Eric. What you doing, Alberto?
All right. The one that's down and twitching around, he seems pretty much out for it, right? So we're safe to attack the others.
He's not out of the fight, but he's sustained a severe Let's say that he's about halfway there, right?
All right. Let's
So
finish him off.
he's had a serious injury, but he's not out of the fight yet.
Sounds like it's time for a stomping. Let's kick him while he's down. So I'll kick him while he's
Yeah,
down.
Hell
right.
yeah.
Let's tag team this mofo.
Oh, 3 and a 2.
Okay, so that's 5. That's not enough. Do you want to spend some resolve points, or you want to
Oh.
keep them for later?
Well, I think I will. Yeah, I'll spend some resolve points to at least make it
So
a.
that could for 3 resolve points, you can get your success and inflict your damage.
All
You want
right.
to spend them?
Yeah, I'll do it now. Mark
Okay,
it
so
down.
how much damage do you inflict?
Let's see. That's it's figured out with muscles
Your
and
muscles, your level.
level. Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 muscles and level 3 for 5.
And if you have any asset that gives you a bonus to your damage, like a weapon or a special item or the mask, the mask gives you an advantage, right? The Saint's mask.
Yes. Ah, I'm
Okay.
trying to find my.
Do you remember what it is? Do you need me to find to look
Oh.
in my notes from last time?
If you do, sir, I'm looking for it on my other screen right now, and I hadn't found it yet.
Okay, wait a minute.
Thank you, sir.
Right, no problem. Was during mascara, contra mascara. Mm.
Oh, I'm so glad you did
Okay, yeah. So it basically it gives +1 to muscle, +1 to acrobatics. It gives you another special move, the suicide dive. So and +1 to your regular damage too. So that counts right now.
Thank you. Excellent. Okay, so that
Okay.
takes us up to what did I have? I had 5 to 6.
Okay, 6 is enough to finish, and so you can
Yes.
describe your move if you want. So you stomp
Yeah.
him to the ground.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
You stomp him where? In the chest, on the head?
Let's do head.
Okay, then he gets his head crushed on the concrete floor, and the sparks are flying around. You can smell the odor of burned circuits and burning electronics, and he stopped moving completely. So that's one. That's one you won't have to matter about anymore. There's 2 left. Gazzetto, I know you failed your check. Brujo, Bandager, did you hit 8 or you rolled under?
No, I got it.
Okay.
So which one was down? That was the
It's Mad Dog is down.
okay. So I'll go at Bravo
Yeah,
Dino. And
great.
I got pull my billy club out and
Yeah.
I take a swing.
Okay.
And 6 and a 3, it's a 9, so I hit. And that does 5 points of damage.
Okay,
Plunk
great.
him upside the head.
Nice. Okay, and Gazzetto, what's your attack?
You said we were sitting, correct, initially?
No, not now. You were sitting
that's
when
right,
you
we were
were
in the other room.
in the desk and in the office, but now you're down in the lab and you're all standing, right?
So is there like a metal pan sitting there that would have been used for like surgical instruments or?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right,
And
so
there's also gurneys and stuff like that. You can grab, or those little metallic tables on wheels that you can wheel stuff around. So yeah, you can grab something from the lab slab and use it as a weapon, no problem.
All right, I'm going to grab the metal pan, dump the surgical instruments off it, and just smash Dark Angel in the face.
Okay.
Would I get anything extra for the metal
Yeah,
charge?
I'll add 1 to your damage.
Well, thank you. A 9, so I hit.
You hit. So what's your regular damage?
All right, I've got to remember what my regular damage is. How do I calculate that, Martin?
It's
Damage, here we
muscle
I just
plus your
told that
level,
everything.
muscle plus your level plus 1 because of the metallic
So
pan.
2.
You're level 2. So and
Oh,
you
well,
have
it'll be
how
3.
much muscle? How much you have? 0.
Sure.
Okay, so that's 3. Great. So now both of those that are still standing are gonna attack some of you. So I'll roll for who gets attacked. So 1 is Gazzetto, 2 is Brujo, 3 is Purple, and 4 is El Blorto. Okay, so you Gazzetto make an acrobatics check to dodge out of the way of the first attacker is Bravo Dino.
6, 7. I got exactly an 8.
Okay, so you dodge out of the way, and Dark Angel is attacking. She's attacking Brujo Bandager. So Brujo, try to dodge out of the way.
Ouch! I did not.
You did not.
I did
Okay,
not.
so you take. So she will just grab you and try to strangle you, and she does 4 damage. Well, that's a lot. Do you have anything to reduce damage?
No, I don't think I do. Nope.
Wow. Hopefully, good thing you're a medic then. Okay, who wants to roll initiative for the group? It works just like in Markborg. So you roll a d6 for the whole team. If you score 1 to 3, I go first. If you roll 4 and over, you go first, and you go in whichever order you want.
All right, who's going to be our team captain?
I don't think you guys want me making any D6 rolls the way it's going tonight so far.
Okay.
The guy wearing the El Santo mask should be the.
Yeah. Yeah. Do it, El Blorto. The Santo mask. The
Blorto's our natural leader in this situation. I think.
Yeah. Because the Santos
he
mask.
He has the mask. Yes.
Yeah.
Bless you, mi amigos. 6.
6. There you go. You see. You're meant to do it.
Yes.
Okay, so who wants to you can attack in whichever order you want. So both of the remaining cyclones are wounded. Both have sustained severe wounds, so it's up to you. You want to attack in which order?
Heck, I'll get going if we want to.
Sure, go for it.
Okay.
Save Brujo because he's getting strangled right now, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely.
You can help. He's being strangled by the Dark Angel.
Okay, so it's time to see if I can. Man, let's see. We got to break him loose. I'm trying to think of like a classic ring move that would kind of peel the arms away. Oh man. All right, I'll try to do. I'll just try to see if I can grab on and use raw power to pull the arms away.
There you go.
Pitting my mighty strength against the robot's mighty strength.
All right.
All right, so let's see. That's a muscles roll, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. Double 6s.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that's
Nice.
a crit. So that does a double damage. So
Yes.
what was your damage last time? You did 5.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
get a
more
little
than
more
enough to
damage?
finish her. So
Yes.
yeah.
All right.
So let's say that you ripped both of her arms and using excessive amount of strength. And yeah, now El Brujo Bandager can start breathing again, and he's slowly turning his normal color again,
Okay.
catching his breath. So who goes next? There's only Bravo Dino left, and he's lost about half of his vitality points. So yeah, you're on the second turn. Yeah, you're on the second turn of 5 now. So I think things are looking good for you. You want to go next?
I will take the pan and turn towards Bravo Dino. And instead of hitting him with the pan, I'm going to throw it like a frisbee at his head, even though it's a little
Okay, nice. So that would be acrobatics. Do you agree?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Since is more like a targeting or shooting something.
I agree.
Okay,
right.
so let's make it acrobatics.
6.
6 is not enough unless you spend 2 of your resolve points.
I'm going to spend 2 resolve points to put this
Okay,
thing down.
so with 2 resolve points you hit, and you hit for that was a 3 last
3,
time. Yep. Okay, so that's another 3. So yeah, he's almost done. The next successful attack will finish him for sure.
You notice my cats are no longer in the room.
Oh, okay.
They've made their way back to Amanda Walrus's fish container.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, totally.
As the pan bangs off of his head, I grab him and do an Irish whip of him into Brujo because he was strangling him, and now I'm setting up the finish.
Excellent. Okay. So, well, you acrobatics would be what the skill used, right?
So a 9.
9 is good. So you throw him in his direction, and let's say that that would give Matt's character the advantage on the next attack. So you roll 3 dice, and you keep the 2 better for the finishing move. Is that good?
Good.
Yeah.
I rolled 3 2s, so 4.
Oh, no.
Okay, so you still have watery eyes, and you're short breath, and you see him coming your way, but you can't grab him. You're still catching up.
Like, why are you throwing it?
Okay, so but let's say that yeah, he will attack the person will be defending against him, will defend with disadvantage with advantage, I mean, because he's off balance now, so he'll attack somebody, but he'll attack poorly. So well, that's you, Brujo. So dodge with advantage. So again, 3 dice, and you keep the 2 highest one.
Oh, that's a roll I needed. 3 6s.
Oh, okay. Well, since you when you make a crit for an action like this, you get a hero points that you can use later. And also, who made a crit earlier? I forgot. Who made the crit earlier? You make double damage. Yeah, that was you, Blorto. Also get a hero point when because you crit earlier. So that may come in the hero point. If you don't remember, there's an additional dice that you can add to any roll. You can only spend it. You can only spend 1 at a time. But they're quite precious, and also they're not the same as advantage because you had the 3 dice to get the result of the 3 dice together. You don't just keep the 2 highest dice, so that's even better.
Woo!
Okay, so round 3 is starting now. So initiative is still you, Blorto.
All right. Oh, 3 this time.
Okay, well, you can't win them all. Okay, so that he attacks this time. He attacks you, Blorto. So yeah, he sees that El Brujo has pushed him away quite energetically, and then now he's heading your way. So try to fend him off and maybe grab him afterwards.
All right.
So you have to do your dodge first, your acrobatics check to dodge his attack.
Oh, 5 and a 1, just 6.
6 is not enough. So you want to suffer damage?
Yeah, it seems fair.
Okay. That's another 4. My God, my D4 is angry tonight. Do you have anything to reduce damage? I don't think any of you have something anything that provide armor yet. So okay, so that's 4 damage, and you want to strike back now?
Yes.
Okay, finish him.
All right. Let's do. Oh, can I do a Cholo driver? That's my special move that I made for my character.
Well, absolutely, you can. Of course you
All
can.
right.
And you don't even have to roll for it. You just have to take certain stamina off. So go for it.
Okay. So look at my stamina. I got 3. It's 1 point to do it, right?
It's a 1 point if it's a level 1 move. So yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
And you recuperate 1 stamina point after each fight. So the first time you're using a level 1 move, it's a freebie because you'll get your stamina point back just after the fight. So you should always use at least your special move once per fight because it's a free damage attack.
I did upgrade it after our second game.
Okay, so that means it would cost 2. It would do more damage, but it will cost 2 stamina.
Okay.
You can upgrade the special move up to 3 times. 3 is the max.
All right, so now spending my 2 points, got it. And let's see. So can you remind me of the formula for damage on your special moves?
Yes, it's you can pick between muscles or acrobatics, whichever is highest for your character, and then you add the level of the attack. So and if you have any bonus, like any asset that gives more damage, so in your case we established that the mask gives you a +1, so that means that should be 5 or 6.
5 total, sir.
Okay, 5. So that's 5 damage, and it automatically hits. You don't have to roll for it. So that's more than enough to put him out of commission 2.
So what is a Cholo driver? You have to describe it to me.
Yes.
Thinking about this. Well, I wanted it to have a kind of a barrio flavor, and I wasn't sure kind of where to take it, but I think that it involves a full, like, sort of Hulk Hogan style over the head lift, and then a sort of slam down onto the top of the head.
Yeah, that's quite brutal. Okay, I like it.
Sounds like a bit of a dangerous move, but okay.
Well, Lucha Libre is brutal.
I did think of myself as a Rudos.
And also he's a robot, so we're not gonna shed tears over his demise too much.
It's like breaking the can opener.
Yeah, exactly. So you made it in 3 rounds, so they won't be exploding. So that's a good thing for you, definitely. And yeah, so just as just after you finished, you use your Cholo driver and you smash the head of the cyclone on the ground, and one of the 2 mercs, the one that's called Nausea, the black-haired one, she starts shooting her assault rifle on the on the Cyclone's body on the ground, and you can see that the bullets barely graze it. But Walrus, she grabs a Desert Eagle from a holster inside her jacket, and she blows Nausea's brains out right on the spot, and there's pink mist everywhere. And Walrus, she spits a chunk of gore from her mouth on the floor, and she yells at Sonia's attention. You fire your gun and you'll end up like your scissor sister over here, you hear? We're never getting this hostages back if we destroy the only pieces of evidence we have. So, yeah, she learned the hard way that those specimens were not to be fucked with. And now you can examine the remains of the cyclones to see if you're able to fish out some clues out of them. So everybody can do an investigation move, a brains check, or use one of their assets to inspect the cyclone's body.
Hey,
And if you're unsure of the method you want to use, then just ask me, and I'll tell you if that works or not.
hey, I have a magnifying glass that grants me advantage for finding clues in crime scenes. Would that
Yeah,
also apply here? Inspecting the body, or is that not?
absolutely. What do you want? Are you looking at some particular part of the robot, or do you want to inspect something, an aspect in particular?
Well, I think we need to figure out where they came from so we can track them down and go back to their source, right?
Okay, so that's funny. So I like it. Okay, so inside the fractured skull of one of them, you find a little microchip, and it has a little a tiny inscription on it. It's written "Made in Canada," and there's a maple leaf. So that's one clue.
Our neighbors to the north.
Yeah.
Right.
You see,
So that's so that's your first clue. So you've gathered as a team. You have one clue now. Anybody else want to roll for an investigation check? Yeah, Gazzetto.
you see Gazzetto pull out a set of X-ray goggles.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He slides them down, and I'm just looking over all three of the bodies laying on the floor.
Okay, so what you see is that inside their heads, they have a camera in one of their eyes, and they also have audio receptors in their where their ears were placed. So they were filming and recording everything they were seeing and hearing. So that's another clue. They were spy on you, and yeah.
Do they transmit or do they just record?
They record and transmit.
All right, so I grab Dark Angel by the collar, and I point right at her face, and I say, "We're coming for you. Be ready. You better be ready."
Okay.
Yeah, I try to back him up behind too.
Well, she's still a little bit fizzling with electricity, and you catch some little sparks flying in your face, but nothing serious enough to give you an injury. And she's twitching a bit, but then she stops completely. Anybody else made a successful investigation check?
Is there a console or a computer or something around?
In the lab, yeah, sure.
I'll have a quick look. That's an 8.
Success. You want to use the computer to research something, or to make
yeah, maybe like shipping receipts, or like any kind of mail going in and out, or shipments going in and out. Okay.
You start looking for any shipping or entering that may fit the type of cargo that you're looking for. But Amanda Walrus, she says, no, don't bother. We already looked at this, and it definitely didn't come in the official way. That's not a bad idea, but we already looked for that. So yeah. Okay. So just as you're about to leave the room, one of the cyclones on the floor starts twitching again, and he says, he lets out, "God save the Queen of the North," and he falls completely inert after that. So now we're moving to scene number 2. So after your big fight in the lab, knowing what you know, where do you want to take your investigation? Do any one of you want to use a contact or one of their assets, visit a particular place, or do any kind of preparation before the expedition? Because when you are ready, Amanda Walrus and the PCP have organized a trip north for you, up north, and an expedition. You will be traveling in a beluga-shaped submarine toward your destination. They've located a bunker up north where they think that you find more about the threat you're after. But if you want to try to gather additional clues before you leave, then it's up to you. Just ask me, and I'll say if it works or not, or if you have to do any check for it. Otherwise, when you're ready, we'll head for the submarine ride.
Who wants to go first?
I'm good,
Go
so
for
you
it.
guys go ahead.
Okay.
You have an idea right now?
Well, I want to know about this La Reina del Norte, this Queen of the North.
Yes.
And I am thinking that I will see if my ally, the police informant, Sergeant Ramon Cardona, happens to have heard of anything in the criminal underworld about such a figure, the Queen of the North.
Yes.
And I want to give him a call and see if he knows anything about that.
Okay, so yeah, just make a brains check to see if you're able to persuade the receptionist at the police station that your matter is urgent enough that she will give you access to the commissioner right now.
See.
He's a commissioner, right? Is that what you said?
He is just a sergeant, just a police.
Oh,
sergeant.
Okay, he's a sergeant. Well, he's a high rank officer. So yeah,
we're
just try to convince the receptionist that your matter is pressing enough that she puts you in contact with the sergeant.
Let's see how I do. Ooh, 4 and a 2.
Okay, 6, that's not enough. She's like, yeah, we're, there's a lot of incoming calls right now, and we are already short on officers, so maybe leave a message and he'll call you when he's have a little more free time on his hands, because right now he's really busy and I don't want to, I can't.
Could I spend a resolve point to try to use the force of my resolve and will to help her to understand the urgency of this request?
Yes, you can. Or if you have any asset that you judge can be useful in this situation, then I'm listening.
Because I'm over the phone talking to them, I think maybe not. I can only use my words. So
okay, so you can spend the 2 resolve points and okay. Okay, so you insist a little bit, and you finally she sees that you seem serious, and you make your case efficiently. So she puts you in communication with the surgeon. So can you remind me what's his name again?
Oh yes, Ramon Cardona.
Okay, so Ramon answers the phone, and are you on a first name basis? Yeah, probably.
Oh,
He's a friend over the years.
yes, we're from the same neighborhood and we grew up together in the same
Okay,
neighborhood. That's how I
okay,
know him. But he went in the side of the law.
okay, great. So yeah, what's up? What's going on?
Mi amigo, an important thing has come up.
Yeah.
We are looking for a hidden, a shadowy figure of the underworld, the Queen of the North, La Reina de la Norte,
Mm-hmm.
trying to find out anything about her. She is up to something no good, and we seek to stop her for the help of, that is to say, to help out Muscle City and protect its citizens.
Yeah. That doesn't ring a bell at the moment, but I can make a couple of calls and maybe check, ask around and see if I find anything. Do you have what kind of rumor are you looking for? What is she doing? What do you suspect her or being behind?
All right, my friend, I will tell you, but please try to keep this under your hat. See?
Always, always.
I think that she is making roboto duplicates of
Oh,
luchadors. I have fought
okay.
and defeated a robot in the form of Bravo Dino.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, okay.
when I
So
thought
she's
I
making she's making evil robots and
see,
yeah, and duplicate and clones of wrestlers, just wrestlers or anything else.
let's see, and out of character, all three of the robots that we fought were known wrestlers, right?
Yes,
Came from
absolutely.
a ring?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, my
And
friend.
being in Muscle City, they're kind of the most important citizens because,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah,
Well,
the
I will
for
say so far.
you haven't heard of any of cyclones being clones of anything else than luchadors. So
And
okay.
that is what I will tell him indeed. And I'll end also by saying somehow our neighbors to the north, the land of Canada, may be involved. The Queen of the North may be some kind of crime queen from
Mm-hmm.
Canada.
Well, okay. Right now, it doesn't ring a bell, but I'll ask around, and if I find anything of interest, I'll call you right away.
Gracias, mi amigo.
Okay. So, can you do an investigation check just to see if you're successful in
Yes.
collecting an additional clue?
Okay, here we go. Come on. 4 and 5.
0.5 is 9. Okay, so he calls back, let's say a couple hours later in the same day, and he says that yeah, it seems to be some kind. Your Queen of the North seems to be behind some kind of political organization. We don't know much about it. It seems to be it seems to be something of maybe higher than my pay grade, but yeah, she definitely is gathering some influence, and there are rumors floating around, and people have heard of your robots, but our goals are quite unclear for the moment. But I'll say, Key, stay on your toes and don't let your guard down. It may be a big, you may be after something big.
Oh, thank you, my friend, for at least trying. Thank you for what you have told me.
Anytime, anytime. That was
Bye
an
for
hour
now.
four. Okay, bye. Good luck. So you can you can add another clue. So she seemed to be some kind of political leader of a shadowy organization. So that counts as a clue.
Yes.
Okay. So anybody else wants to use a contact or an asset or any want to do any bit of investigation?
I hit up my cab driver buddy, Travis Nickel,
Yeah.
and I hop in the cab, and while we drive around, I ask him if he's heard anything about this Queen of the North from any of his seedier fares that he's had over the last week or so.
Okay, yeah. Make an investigation roll,
All right.
and if you're successful, I will share a bit of information.
I did not. I got a 5.
Okay. He says nothing of importance, unfortunately. There was a drunken guy the other night. He was rambling about some stuff, but I couldn't quite make heads or tails of what he said. He was too far out. Sorry. If I hear anything about it, I will ring you first thing.
Well, I slip him some cash and tell him I'll be in touch soon about probably something else.
All right. Hey, how are the kiddies?
They
good?
are perfect.
Great. Okay. What about you, Brujo, or a purple pulsar? Do you want to use any set or investigate a bit, or are you ready to pack your things at Ed North?
Purple's just working on a speed bag in the corner. He's not looking to ask questions. He's just getting toned.
Okay, maybe if you're part of the PCP, maybe you're privy to some information already, but that's up to you. You seem to make it made it a part of your backstory. So,
Is Walrus still kicking around?
oh yeah,
Okay,
oh yeah,
well,
she's a tough one.
can I approach her and ask her, throw me a bone and help me out on this one, and I'll get you next time?
Well, depends. What are you after? I gave you enough so you can carry your mission, but if you have a specific question that I can answer, I will. So
Well, let
what
me
do you
put
have
it
in
this
mind?
way: if I die, I can't do you any favors in the future, but that's besides the point.
Nah, I can't guarantee you're not gonna die.
That's very clear. Okay, well, salute.
Well, let's say that okay, do an investigation check, and I'll throw you a bone if you succeed.
Ooh.
An unnatural 12.
Oh, that's great. Okay, you also add a hero point to your character sheet, and she says, "Okay, wait. Of course, you always have to be always stay alert. But let's say that if what we suspect is proves to be real, uh, you might not find the missing wrestlers exactly the same as they were when they were kidnapped. So make sure be alert when you find them to make sure that they still as they were before, because we suspect that they may be doing some weird experiments on them, brainwashing and such.
Scrub the site clean. Understood.
Thank you. Good. Yeah, that's why I trust you. I trust you to do what's necessary when the time comes. And she said, okay, now be on your way. So that counts as a clue also. Okay. So what about you, Brujo?
Okay. I don't remember, Martin, what you do with healing. Like, since I got
You add the healing, yeah, okay. I think you can just heal yourself or another character for D6 VP. I think. Let me check.
Okay.
You get 2 health kits and you have the keyword medic, which means that you're more efficient at using health kits than a regular character too. So medic means that whenever you use a health kit, the person on which you use it regains all of their lost VP instead of the regular 1d6. So that's what that means. And you have 2 of those as the starting items.
Okay. All right. Besides me, was there anyone else who got smacked pretty hard there?
Oh,
No.
Me, I could use some help, please.
Okay.
How
Yeah.
much VP did you lose?
4.
Okay, 4. Yeah, you can. If you want to do a small rest, a short rest, you can recuperate a 1d4 naturally. So maybe it can be more advantageous at this moment to use your natural healing and keep the medic kit for more dire situations later. But that's up to you.
Oh, yes. Do you want to roll that to see how much I regain from my rest? Or should I roll it?
Roll it.
See?
Uh, Also, Brujo, if you want to use instead suppose you choose to use your med kit, and you can use your your downtime activity to gather more health kit. You can do this instead of looking for clues. That's also an option I'm giving you. Because
Okay.
I got 3 back.
it's gonna be pretty intense
Okay.
once the expedition starts.
Once we're in the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So how did El Blorto do there on the
Oh, a 3.
a 3?
3
Okay.
out of 4. So that's pretty
Yeah.
good, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I think I will Brujo will just rest naturally, but yeah, I suppose I'll use my time to gain an extra health kit if that's possible.
Yeah, okay.
If that's
Yes,
okay.
so you automatically succeed. You can add an extra L kit to your inventory. And okay. So if do you want to take maybe a 5-minute break before we go to the expedition part? Maybe to
Let's
yeah,
do it.
stretch your legs and all that, and we catch up in 5 minutes.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, back in 5.
We'll be back.
Oh, great. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to make any any weird sounds for any viewers or anything. Yeah. Okay. Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think if should we do another one of these, I may try to clean up my act a little bit, because I am kind of a terrible back alley private detective, who mostly does divorce case stuff. And I'm thinking now, let's try to do a little something, for the kids, and kind of make it better. So I'm thinking of coming back as El Cruzado, the Crusader. All right.
So El Blorto said he was going to clean up his act last time too.
Yeah, well, I didn't really, do all the stuff I should have to remake the character, change the character sheet. I was like, oh man, I should have had that all done by now. But for the next we do another one, I'm gonna make sure that I have a nice, fresh new character sheet, the new one that also has the extra things that have just been added too. And
Remind me after the session. I'll send you the exact description of what the mask does. I should have done it last time, but
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh,
I probably forgot, so I'll send you the description. But did you catch it? What I said? You have +1 muscle, +1 acrobatics, and you have a special move, which is the suicide dive. Yeah.
Yes.
And you also get a +1 to your VP and +1 to your damage.
Oh, shoot. Okay. All right.
So,
nice.
yeah. So that's pretty cool. So that boosts almost every aspect of your character.
Oh, and you mentioned too, an important thing to remember about the mask is once you have done it, you can never take it off again.
No, yeah, it's a one done deal.
So for that reason, I'm going to change my ring identity and clean up my act. For sure. I'll have a new character sheet that reflects the more better, thinking about the people version of now the Crusader.
Well, it's up to you how you want to play it. You can totally do it, but yeah, of course, the mask once you put it on, it stays on forever because it's the only downside that there is to counterbalance all the other good effects.
Yes.
It makes bathing difficult, but
yeah, absolutely.
Excellent.
It's my prog rock album cover. It's my independent project.
It's true.
Ready, sir.
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back. Let's get back to the action.
Yeah, so okay, so you've gathered 3 new clues, and Brujo Bandager has refreshed his inventory of med kits. So are you ready to go on the expedition? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you go aboard the beluga-shaped submarine, and I will need each of you to choose a position. So one of you will be pilot, and he has to maneuver the submarine using brains or acrobatics, depending on what the situation is. There will be a torpedo cannon operator who will aim using his acrobatics. And there will be somebody to operate the repair drone that will fixes the hull whenever your submarine takes damage using his brains. So that means one person can be the pilot, 2 can operate torpedo cannons, and 1 can operate the drone.
I have
I
two
have
dice
two
and burning.
acrobatics. Yeah, I have two acrobatics, so I'll probably take a torpedo too.
It's okay. So that's one place taken. And the others, what do you want to do aboard?
I've
I'll
got
take the
one.
drone.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll take the drone. I got
Okay, you got the most brain, so you pilot the drone. Good. What was you saying?
I have one in
Uh,
acrobatics, so I was thinking I could join Pulsar.
Okay,
As a
so
torpedo.
so that leaves the pilot seat open. So that's El Blorto's job.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
On to the north.
Yeah. So you're heading north, and after a while, you encounter a floating mines patch. And the pilot will have to succeed at 3 piloting checks, and each fail will deal D6 damage to the submarine's hull. The submarine has 20 VP. 20 if he takes more than 20 VP damage, then yeah, he goes down and you with it.
Oh no!
Blorto, to port. Blorto,
Yes!
to
Yes!
port, to port, to port.
Ah, 6 and a 4, a 10.
Okay, so that's a success on the first piloting
First
check.
report.
So you've managed to dodge a first batch of mines, and then a second one comes your way.
Okay. Here we go. A 4 and a 5.
So that's another success, and one last time.
So I'm going to use I'm going to peer out of a porthole with my ancient telescope.
Okay, yeah.
Spot the mines and use a hero point to give Blorto advantage.
Oh,
Yes!
great. Okay, so he helps you navigate. That's great.
I listen extremely carefully and follow as fast as my reflexes will allow. And 665.
Oh yeah, okay. So you
Beautiful.
manage you've traveled across the mines patch without taking any damage. So yeah, that was a great
Woo!
job. And
Thank you for your faith in me, my friends.
and about an hour later, more problems come your way. This time it's an enemy sub.
Oh,
So the enemy sub has he has two torpedo cannon just as yours, and a pilot as well, but it can't repair itself though, opposite to you. So who wants to do the initiative role? You want to do it, Blorto, as a captain?
see? Oh, 2.
2. Okay, so you have to
I'm
dodge.
telling you, my friends.
You have to dodge the 2 times for each of the torpedoes. So that, I mean, once for each of the torpedoes. So that's twice. You can use either your brains or your acrobatics to dodge whichever stat you want to use.
Well, they are the same. Okay.
No, they're the
Well,
same. Okay, so it
2
doesn't
down.
matter.
Yeah. First, guess we'll kind of rely on the acrobatics and the fast reflexes to dodge those speedy torpedoes. 5 and a 4 for 9.
That does it. Okay, and then one last time
Okay.
for the second torpedo.
3 and a 2.
Okay, so you get hit by the second torpedo. It does 1 damage to you. Yeah, okay. You almost dodge out of the way, but you get caught a little bit in the hole, but barely. It's just a graze, right? So that's not okay. So now it's time for you to fire your torpedoes, and Brujo can attempt to repair the damage also. So
It's our torpedo man?
Each of the cannon operators, you make your check, and if you succeed, you deal 1d6 damage to the enemy sub. And Brujo, if you succeed, then you repair completely the hull, since it only is taken 1 damage.
Give him hell, me amigos.
I got a 10.
Yeah.
10, that's more than you need. So
So
roll for your damage.
2.
Okay, so that's two taken from the enemy sub. What about you, purple pulsar?
I let one rip and I got a 10 as well.
Okay, 10 does it. So how much damage? It's a D6 damage.
D6?
Yeah.
3.
3. Okay, so 5 in total. Okay, and did you succeed, Matt, for your repair to activate the repair drone?
I sure did. I got a 5 and a 6.
Okay, so you go back to your maximum HP, and second round, roll for initiative, Blorto, please.
Okay, here we go. 3.
3. Okay, so you have to dodge twice out of the torpedo's way.
Okay. First roll. 4 to 5, 9.
Okay, that's a success. And the second one?
4 and a 3.
7. No, that's not enough. So 4 damage this time.
Oh.
Okay, so this one cut you in the side, and you're a little bit rattled inside, but nothing major. But yeah, that's definitely more. You felt that one. Okay, so now it's time to fight back.
All right, men.
Just hit it with an 8.
Okay, tell me how much damage you inflict.
5 this time.
5. Okay, that's good. What about you, Pulsar?
So I hit with a 9 and I deal another 3.
Okay, well, he's almost out.
8.
Let's see about doing the repair. Nope.
No, okay. So probably was gonna be last round, but we're not sure yet. Blorto, you roll initiative.
Blorto.
Blorto.
4.
4 does
There
it.
you go.
Okay, you go first.
Yes. All right,
Okay.
so first we got to fire, right?
Yeah,
All right, man.
absolutely.
Let them have it.
If one of you touches,
Torpedoes.
that probably does it.
Oh, wait. Mine goes wild. I only rolled a 5.
Okay, so you missed.
I
And
hit it right on the nose with an 8.
great. Okay, how much damage?
6 this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, that's more than enough. You've ripped open the hole, and he disappears from your radar, and what remains of the sub goes down in the abyss, and you've ridden yourselves of it. So that's a success.
Were there
And
any kind of markings
sorry?
on that sub? Oh, did the sub have any kind of markings like an organization insignia or anything like that?
Yeah,
We
I
had-
hand my alien. Sorry, I keep saying that. My ancient telescope to Blorto so he can look at the wreckage of the sub.
Okay, do a brains check, because you're the only one who have a shot at it. Because the
Okay.
other, it was too dark for the other passengers. No, I meant Pulsar, because he was looking.
Sorry.
He was the one looking in his not alien device.
So that is unfortunately a fail.
Okay, so maybe it was moving too fast, or we don't know. Some fish move between both submarines, or well, I don't know. But something happened, and you weren't quite able to see it. So about an hour later, you arrive at destination, and so the submarine part is over, and now you have snowmobiles waiting for you. Unfortunately, there's a huge blizzard roaring outside, and that makes all your checks made with disadvantage during the blizzard, because it's hard to see, you're freezing, and yeah, it makes everything harder. And
Okay.
now you'll find yourself in the snowmobile chase that we got a glimpse at the start of the game, right? So you're gonna be two passengers on each snowmobile, and one will act as pilot, and another one will act as passenger. So the pilot of the snowmobile can accelerate, decelerate, avoid obstacles, or try to ram an enemy snowmobile. And the passenger can attack if he's side to side with an enemy, of course. And you can jump from your vehicle to another vehicle if you're side to side with another skidoo. You can use one of your items if it makes sense. You can use a psychic ability if you have one of those, but I don't think there's any psychic among you. No. Mutation, also there's no beast on your team. You can assist if you're a passenger, you can assist the pilot, so that means you take your action and that cancels the disadvantage created by the blizzard, and there's no check necessary to do that. You just have to forfeit your action to help the pilot make his way in the blizzard. And if you're side to side with another snowmobile, you can attempt to disarm the passenger because they're armed with assault rifles. There's 3 enemy skidoo, and they each have a pilot and a passenger. Of course, the pilot is absorbed by piloting his vehicle, but the passenger is shooting assault rifles. So how do you want to pair up, and what job do you want to have?
Shoot, I'd
We
like
can
to fight.
randomize if you don't want to choose, but
I'm
maybe
happy to
you.
drive. I'll drive one.
Okay,
Okay.
but I want to fight. Can I be the passenger?
Hop on, Blardo.
Okay.
Okay, great. So that's one pair.
What
And
do you have for muscle, Matt?
1.
One? I have none, so I don't
Okay,
know.
I guess I can be passenger. I
Okay.
guess I'll fight. Yeah.
okay,
Got my
so
trusty Billy Club.
okay, so I have some sort of you'll each of you will be in your own lane, sort of, and in each lane you'll have obstacles. Maybe each turn you might have an obstacle in your lane, and you also have to deal with the enemies, right? So I'll keep track of where you are in the race, and what are your if there's any obstacle in your lane, and what they are, and what you have to do to bypass these. Okay, so snowmobile number 1, roll a d6 to find out if there's something in your lane.
Drivers, go.
1.
Okay, 1. No, your lane is clear for this round, and this will be round 1. We'll be playing 4 different rounds before we get to the bunker. If if you still have enemies on board and able to fight, then the fight will take place around the bunker, and the race will be over. So that first round, you don't have any obstacle in your lane, and Dave, roll for your lane.
A 4.
4. Okay, there are baby seals crossing your path.
I'm gonna dodge them.
Yeah, you have to do an acrobatics check. Oh, I
Right.
forgot to tell you that each of your snowmobile have 10 hit points, vitality points. So they can sustain a certain amount of damage, but eventually, if they're too roughed up, they'll blow up.
I got an unnatural 12.
You got okay, so that doesn't give you a hero point, but you avoid the baby seal, so
All
that's
right.
not a concern of yours. So so that's your so as a pilot, you can either try to go ahead in the race, or you can decelerate if you want to if it makes sense for your strategy, or you can try to ram the one of the enemy skidoo, or you can consort with your passenger and decide what to do.
Go ahead, Garrett.
I'm going to gun mine.
Okay. So you want to accelerate and
Accelerate, yes, yeah.
okay. So that I'll put you ahead in the race for just make an acrobatics check. You make it?
An 8, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you're ahead in the race. And what about you, passenger? Yeah, your Gazzetto, what do you want to do? You can while you're side to side before the driver accelerate, you can try an attack if you want, or you can. Oh no, sorry, I messed up. You're with El Blorto, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I mixed up the 2 teams. I'm sorry. What do you want to do, El Blorto, during this time? You want to attempt an attack while you're side to side with one of the enemy snowmobiles, or
Absolutely.
you have anything else you want to try?
Yeah, I wanted to try and attack. Is
Okay.
it?
So you can try to either like punch them or something like that, attack them, or you can try to jump on their vehicle and maybe throw the passenger off, or you can attempt to disarm the enemy wielding the assault rifle.
That's what I want to do. When we get close enough, I want to try to snatch it out of his grasp.
Okay, so that's gonna be a strength check, but with this brain muscles check with disadvantage because of the
Right.
blizzard and the moving, the speeding
Yeah.
vehicle and all that.
Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, I guess I cannot win, right? The best I could possibly roll is a 6, right?
No, you just you throw 3d6 and you keep the 2
Oh,
lowest, but that you can
yes.
succeed even with a disadvantage.
Okay. Here we go. Ooh, 3, 3, 2. I fail.
Okay, so yeah, you try to grab the assault rifle of the enemy passenger, but yeah, things are moving too fast, and maybe you have a big gush of wind and snow in your face, and you can get a grasp, a good enough grasp on their rifle to get it. So okay, we'll move to snowmobile number 2.
Right.
So this time I'll get it right.
It's
So
done.
Gazzetto, you're the pilot, and Brujo, you're the passenger, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, Buho, do you want to act first? Do you want to try something while you're side to side with one of the enemy snowmobiles?
Yeah, I want to go ahead and try to grab the assault rifle out of the guy's hand before
Sure.
we take off. Okay. Oh, nope.
Okay, so that's difficult, and you can't quite make it. And Gazzetto, you want to speed up, or you want to try to ram an enemy vehicle, or maybe get behind them to try a different maneuver later?
What do you think, Brujo?
I think you ram him.
All right. So yeah, I
Okay,
ram
so
these
ramming,
SOBs.
how does that work? It's you inflict 1d6 damage to the enemy snowmobile, but you take 1d3, so you take less, but you still take you still damage your vehicle a little bit, but they take more damage.
All right. So for their damage, they are going to take 6.
Okay, wow.
And you
that's
said we're
definitely-
a D3?
Yes.
All right. And we're going to take 1.
Wow.
No,
Lucky.
that's great.
I wish I
Okay,
had a
great.
dice cam to come down on my dice tray and show this.
Okay, so you rolled a 6. Oh, that's great. Okay. Well, okay. So the pilot, he almost lost control of his vehicle. He starts to zigzag, and he finally gets back in his lane. But you've rammed it hard, and you can see that the chassis is broken in places, and he's also losing fuel. So yeah, you've damaged it bad.
Nice. I just flip him the bird as we keep on going.
Great. Okay, so now you're all gonna get attacked. One of you, well, yeah, there's 3 attackers. So
Let's do it.
okay, so the first vehicle gets you have to dodge once, and the second vehicle you have to dodge twice to avoid the fire in your direction. And if you get hit, then I'll determine if it's either the pilot, the snowmobile, or the passenger that gets hit. So
What kind of
just
check would you like, Martin? An
the
acrobatics?
pilot acrobatics, yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, so that's an 8.
That's
All right.
okay. So you dodge out of the way,
Ha.
and you have to dodge twice. Gazzetto.
I failed both times with a 6 and a 5.
Okay. Do you have any resolve points that you want to spend?
I only have 1 left, which won't make a difference.
Okay. Well, the only thing you have left is using hero points if you have 1. Otherwise, you can just take the damage also. It's up to you.
I really want to save that hero point for the boss.
No problem.
All right,
Okay,
yeah.
so
I'm gonna,
Martin,
okay.
can I spend my hero point for him or
Yeah,
no?
sure. Why not?
Yeah. I picked up that spare hero point, so I'm gonna give it away. So
Okay, so you roll a d6 and you add this to the roll.
10 total.
Okay,
with
that's
that.
so 10 does it. So you only get hit by 1 of the two shots. And 1, 2 is gonna hit the pilot. 3, 4 is gonna hit the passenger. 5, 6 is gonna hit the vehicle. And that's a 5. So that's 1d6 out of your snowmobile. 1. Okay, you're lucky. That's not that's the least damage you could have sustained. So that's not so bad. So round 2, then we roll for initiative.
Sorry, Martin. I'm just looking at my book quickly. So do hero points work? Is it like, does a hero point gain you advantage on a roll, or does it gain you adding the D6 that you roll to the roll?
Yeah, it means that for one roll you have 3d6 and you add them up. It's better than advantage, because advantage means you roll 3 and you keep the 2 better,
Right.
the 2 best, and the 3 they all add up together.
Yeah,
So that's even
I
better.
thought a hero gave you advantage, but it's actually better than advantage.
It's
You're getting
better than
all
advantage.
3 faces. I
Yeah.
didn't realize that initially. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, who wants to roll for initiative for the second round? Okay, do it, Blordo.
5.
5. Okay, you go first. So now, yeah, your vehicle is ahead in the race.
Yes.
And Dave, you rammed, so you're still you're still in the starting lane, in the starting position, we'll say. You're not ahead, you're close in the race. You're not behind either. Okay. So what do you want to do with your action as a pilot and passenger? There's one of the snowmobiles that's badly damaged, so you can try to take it out by ramming it, for example, or you can just focus on your driving and stay ahead, or I'll let you think about it.
Ooh. What do you think?
I am just going to continue to drive at speed.
Okay. Can I reach down, and as we're speeding along the snow, scoop up some snow into a big handful and then lob that thing like a bowling ball overhead at the other snowmobile that's chasing us?
Sure, why not? That's fun. I like it. Okay, go for it. It's still it's still an action that you have to do with disadvantage, because the blizzard is still going on and all that. So let's say it's more of an acrobatics check, because you want to after you gather the snow, you want to aim it precisely at the other vehicle. So let's call it an acrobatics check.
Okay, here we go. Acrobatics check with disadvantage 3 and all 4s, 4, 4, and 4.
Okay, so that does it. So we'll say that it's for D4, right? And were you aiming for the vehicle that that was damaged, or a new one?
I was thinking the one that was damaged. We might have a chance of taking it out of the race.
Okay, so roll a D4 for damage,
Okay,
please.
3, sir.
3 is enough. Okay, so you've taken this one out. You throw that huge snowball right in the driver's helmet, and now he's blinded for a moment, and he catches he gets an obstacle, and he's out of the race. His vehicle is wrecked and all that. Also, I forgot to ask you to roll for maybe an obstacle in your lane. So the driver, can you please roll a d6, and so we can see if you have an obstacle in your lane?
Another 1.
Okay, so 1 is clear.
Yes!
Okay, so that's yeah. Okay, perfect. So the other team, roll a d6 for your lane. Yeah,
2.
A 2 is clear also.
All right.
And what do you want to use your actions for?
Should we ram again?
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to assist Gedzetto in ramming, if that's okay.
Okay, great.
Nice, thank you.
So we'll deal damage with advantage. So you roll 2d6 for damage and keep the highest one.
All right. Another 6. I got 2 6s. So
wow. Okay.
Oh.
So yeah, these badly. You're good at this.
I'm making.
You're dangerous at this.
Earlier.
Okay, that's cool. And you take 1d3 damage yourself.
As I'm speeding forward, I look over my shoulder and see Gazzetto just blasting one of the other snowmobiles and mutter to myself, "My God, what an animal!"
We took 3 damage on that one.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
it puts us at 4 damage total.
Okay. You started at 20, now at 12.
10.
Okay, so you're still you lost a third of your total, so you're still good to go. And now there's 2 left to attack you back.
Oof.
So the first you both have to dodge an attack. And if you get hit, then I'll do like I did the other time. I'll decide if it's the vehicle passenger or the driver that gets hit.
All right.
So I failed.
Okay, you fail. So the one is the driver. 1, 2 is the driver. 3, 4.
Actually, you know what? Sorry, Martin. I don't want to be that
Yeah?
guy, but it's an 8. That's the target. Is an 8.
Yes.
So I'll use 1 resolve and I'll bump up to an 8.
Oh, that's perfect. That's what resolve points are made for. Great. Okay, so you dodge out of the way. And what about you, Gazzetto?
I too am going to spend my resolve point to bring it
Okay.
up to an 8.
Great. So you both managed to maneuver out of harm's way, and now's the third 4 round. So roll for initiative, please.
Here we go. 3.
3. Okay, so that means you lose the initiative this time. And you get both 1 attack. So dodge both. You both have to dodge once.
Okay. How do we do on the dodge?
So I have a 9.
Okay,
Ooh.
make it good.
Okay.
And I too had a 9.
All right, good.
We're on
So
fire here tonight.
okay. So roll for your what's in your lane, if anything.
So I have a 6.
6. Okay. Oh, you there's a landmine.
Oh,
So
no.
you have to dodge with acrobatics with disadvantage, or you take a D6 to your vehicle.
Oh.
So I could could I use a hero to cancel the disadvantage and just roll a regular roll, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I think that's worth trying because disadvantage is not what we want. So I have an 11.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make it. Great. What about you, Gazzetto?
I rolled a 6 as well.
Okay, so well, you have a landmine in your lane.
All right. Well, I'm spending the hero point to even this out as well, so that we don't, because the odds of us blowing up are a little high.
Yeah,
here.
you're roughed up already.
I got 2 6s.
All right,
Yes!
wonderful. Okay, so now it's time for your counter attack.
You want to get
I'll
him,
assist
Brujo?
again.
All right, I'm gonna ram him. All right,
Go for it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, one of them is pretty banged up already. The one that you rammed last time.
5
All right.
this time.
Okay, another one bites the dust.
And then I've got to roll our damage. And we take 3 more. Oh no.
Okay, so where that puts you?
We're at 3 hit points for our snowmobile.
Oh, okay. So now you may want to slow down on the ramming.
There's some black smoke just pouring out of the back
Yeah,
of our snowmobile.
yeah. Maybe one of the skis in front is like is half broken. Okay, cool. What about you? Pulsar?
So,
Yes.
sorry. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I just want asking what you want to do with your action. If you want to do you want to ram? You want to keep speeding up? Is El Blorto attempting an attack against one of the other pilots? Now there's only one snowmobile left, one enemy snowmobile left. So
The snowball worked well. I can instead of speeding up, I can just maintain my speed, and maybe we can get another Indiana Jones ball going.
absolutely, yeah. Also, and we were racing 4 rounds. So next round will be the last. So if you make it to safety without damaging your vehicle anymore, you can just take the guy wrestling style.
Yeah. All right. So disadvantage roll to acrobatics for the snowball, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What have I got? Oh, 4, 3, 1. I don't make it.
Okay, so you missed. So and they won initiative, right? I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So that means we're in the last round. We're entering last round. So roll for initiative. And yeah, you just have to survive this one.
4.
Okay. 4. Yeah, you go first. So I just rolled for what's in your lane for the last time. A purple pulsar.
Another one.
One is
Clear?
that means you're clear. Yeah.
Hooray!
2.
Two, you're clear. 2. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Right.
nobody got the caribou crossing.
Whoa, that's a terrible one.
Yeah, they hit hard.
That could have been the end of our snowmobile.
That would made for an epic story.
Death by caribou.
Dead by caribou. There you go. All right, so now you can make your last action whatever you want.
Race for the finish line. Race for the finish line.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna gun it.
Great. You wanna try a last snowball attack, Blorto, or you just yeah?
No,
Okay,
I'll try.
go for
I'll
it.
see if I can do
You
it.
got nothing to lose.
Yeah. All right. Disadvantage. Here we go. 5, 5, 3. Hey, that still
Okay,
makes it, right?
so that makes it. Yeah, that's 8. So you deal D4 damage.
Okay, let's see. 3 again.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so what about you, snowmobile number 2?
So what do you think, Brujo? Do we risk it all and go for the third snowmobile?
Woo!
Or do we race for the finish line?
Huh. Yeah, I'm almost saying risk it. Sure.
All right.
But well, yeah, I guess so.
Let's
Yeah,
do
it's
it.
possible.
We're going to ram this
Take
third
'em out.
snowmobile. We're going
Let's
Thelma
go.
and Louise style right here. at
Ram.
this.
Ram.
All right, here we go. I only deal 1 damage to this.
Oh
no.
snowmobile.
Well, that's not enough.
Uh-oh. Let's see what happens to us.
Oh no.
You don't want to know what happened. I got a 3. Our
You got a 3.
snowmobile is
Okay, so
ended.
that means that the snowmobile blows up, and you both got ejected. You roll over in the snow, and you
Ooh.
both take D4 damage.
All
Oh.
right.
So you won't be able to join the battle in the first round because you'll have to run in the snow to catch up with the rest of the group. But you'll make it eventually. You're not that far. Hopefully that didn't happen in the first round or the second round. So you're okay. You're near the bunker anyway. So
Nice.
yeah. So how much VP did you lose? You
4.
you lost 4. Okay.
So I'm
I
down
lost
to
4
6.
as well.
Down to 6. Okay. So now the other snowmobile is you arrive in front of the bunker, and the other snowmobile parks it too. And now you're gonna finish this wrestling style. So roll for initiative, and the other
Yeah.
group, you just use your the first round to catch up with the other one, and you'll be included in the fight next turn.
I got a 6.
6, okay, that's great. So you act first. So there's a pilot and there's the passenger. So yeah, they will both act. They will both fight using their fist.
Oh, phew. I thought I would
So,
have to
sorry,
take out
we
the
have
gun
initiative?
Yeah, you rolled a
Ah.
6. Blorto rolled a 6, so you go first. So there's
Okay.
two enemies: the pilot and the passenger.
I'm going to grab the, if you don't mind, Lordo, I'll just step in here. So
Yeah.
I'm going to grab the opponent pilot's wrist, do a wrist lock, and then go right into one of my special moves, the running sit down power bomb. So I'm gonna twist them up and blast them down.
Woohoo!
Great.
5 damage.
5 damage is enough to take him out in a single shot. So yeah, you did see it coming, and he is laying down completely KO'd in the snow.
So that is a level 2. So I'm taking 2 stamina.
Yes. What about you, Blorto?
Well,
So there's only the pilot left.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna guess save some of my stamina. So for this one, I'm just gonna attack him straight up with regular moves. This time, just a rabbit punch to the head.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, here we go. Come on. 6 and a 2, 8.
That's enough. So
Great.
what's your regular damage?
Let's see. It's muscles and +1 for the masks. That's 3.
Okay, 3. That okay, good. So he's gonna be able to counter attack. Yeah, he will attack you. So try to dodge.
Okay.
That makes sense. You just heard him, and you're standing just in front of him. So
Right. Uh-oh. 5.
5. No, that's not enough. So you will sustain a D4 damage.
Oof.
4. I only roll 4 on that dice. It's crazy. Every time no, except when I was targeting, but every time I dealt damage with this D4, I've always rolled a max.
All right. I
Okay,
take
so you
it.
still standing? Yeah.
Yeah. I had
Yeah.
9 points, and so -4 takes me down to 5.
Oh, okay. This is the first time you're damaged. Okay, not so bad.
Well, I get
Okay.
some healing from the first
So
time.
for round 2, everybody is included. Gazzetto and Brujo Bandager, they've run up to you and they catch up. So yeah, they're going to be included in the fight. So roll
After
for
the spike
initiative.
guys, we'll start a little fire. We'll have some MREs. We'll tell some stories. It'll be great.
Yes,
Well, let's just take care of this
that's
guy.
a great plan. Remember that time I rammed that guy so hard that I made my own skidoo blow up?
Nice.
All right.
Initiative again?
Yeah.
Okay. 4.
You go first.
All right.
So there's
All right.
only one of them standing, and he's already injured. So that should be easy enough.
All right. It's time for more punching, I think. Here we are, 2 5s.
Okay, that does it. And yeah, you take him out.
Okay.
Okay. So So
And
you're
you said, sorry, Martin. You said
yeah,
after combat, you get a stamina point back, right? A spent
exactly.
stamina.
Yeah. You
Oh, nice.
automatically regain one stamina point after each fight.
So sorry
Nice.
to interrupt, guys. We have Simon Gingras in the chat that wants to
Yeah.
know what kind of luchador snowsuits the heroes are wearing.
Oh,
That's a great question.
oh. I want mine to be super puffy and all black, but with flames up the pants legs.
Mine
So
is
I'm wearing my regular gimmick, but I just have earmuffs and a scarf on.
Oh, nice, nice.
Maybe your biology is less susceptible to cold, extreme cold.
Yeah, my home planet. My home city is very chilly. It's Mongolia, and it's cold, and I'm used to it.
Oh, that explains everything.
Replace my coveralls with those god awful snowmobile suits from the 70s that don't actually keep you warm.
Oh
The
no!
nylon, so when I walk, I go zip zip
They
zip zip zip
just
zip zip.
they just make everything painful.
Mine is like much like excuse me, like Blordo's, except for mine it's very puffy, but mine is like a snow camouflage. And when I put the hood up, it makes me look like a Yeti from a distance.
Oh, nice. Okay, I love this so much. Great.
Nice.
Okay, so now you have the two enemies lying in the snow and they KO'd, and you're standing in front of the bunker, and it's got an electronic lock on it, and yeah, you can absolutely sit down for a little fire and a little resting if you want. You can search the bodies, or you can try to hack the electronic lock if you just want to rush head on. It's up
First
to you.
move's got to be to loot, right? Like, or am I wrong? I mean, got to loot.
I think it's yeah, it's mandatory. Loot the
I want
body.
to search the body too for some kind of like a if the lock is a keypad, some kind of clue as to what the combination might be, or some kind of fob or key or something. Let's take a look around for that.
Yeah, I'll definitely loot whatever.
Okay.
Brains or what do you say, Martin?
No need for a check. You just you find a key pass in one of their pockets,
All
and
right.
what you round up to, you find a can of root beer, a pair of brass knuckles, and a flask
Oh,
of gin. So
nice.
the can of root beer restores 1d4 VP. The pair of brass knuckles inflicts +1 damage and +1 to and grants a +1 to attack also. And the flask of gin restores 1d3 resolve points.
Okay, so I'll keep the gin, but who is our best brawler? Who's got muscles?
I have 2 muscles, but the mask also gives me +1, so I hit for 3.
Well, that you're the brawler then.
So
Okay.
so I'm gonna toss the Nux to Blordo.
Oh,
Who's
yeah.
hurting? Who needs some delicious root beer?
Root beer.
I took 6 from the
Oh,
snowmobile
Oh, yeah.
explosion.
Then you
You,
need
sir,
yeah.
You look thirsty.
Yeah. See.
And then I'll sorry, what was the gin? D3.
Resolve.
Okay, so I'll just snap it back right now and take that.
Great.
And that's 2.
All right.
Okay, so that's 2 resolve, and the root beer is 1d4
And I
vitality
recovered
points.
3 hit points.
Great. So
Nice.
you're down 3, right?
Yep.
You lost 3. Okay, that's not so bad. And if you want to take a short rest, then we'll just roll for random encounter, but you can all heal an additional 1d4 VP. You gain it
Yes.
whatever we gain. We have a random encounter or not, but you can still heal 1d4.
Back up to 9.
I'm at
Great.
9 now as well.
All
Okay,
right.
so there's
Ready?
no random encounter.
Cool.
You can rest and trade stories around the campfire peacefully.
Yeah. Wow. So tell us about the bunker. What does it look like?
Well, it's half buried in snow, and it's got it's got a very low profile to be difficult to spot in the distance. And yeah, it's got a very heavy security door with an electronic padlock on it, and your keypad just activates it. There's a hissing sound. There's you hear mechanical grindings, and the door swoosh open for you. So yeah, are you ready to go inside?
I am. How
Oh,
about you
yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
All
this.
right.
What about marching order?
Oh.
No
All
blow
right.
up front.
Okay.
I can lead the way. I have not been damaged, so I'm
Ooh.
the blood vessels in my chest are not broken yet, and my chest is very normal looking and not red. So I will go first.
Great.
Okay. Well, I'll follow up.
I'll go third.
Okay.
All right.
So you're in a concrete corridor with low-hanging neon lighting, and there's a faint electrical buzz, and there's the corridor only goes straight ahead, and when you finally see that you arrive in a large room, and there are 3 goons waiting for you there, and they're wearing hockey equipment, and they have hockey sticks, and they snap explosive pucks in your direction. So so the 3 of you will have to dodge out of the way.
Can I take a brains check to identify them as Snake Men of Saskatoon?
Absolutely, do it.
That's an 11.
Yeah, definitely, you nailed it.
Are they Snake Men of Saskatoon?
Yes, they are.
Okay. we got this, boys.
So 2 of the pucks are headed in Gazzetto's way,
Oh no.
and the third one is headed towards Brujo Bandager's way. So you have to make dodge rolls.
Now we're at regular roll now, where we're out of the blizzard.
Yeah,
right?
you're not affected by the blizzard anymore, of course, because you're inside now. So you roll normal.
All right.
All
I gotta
right,
try
double
to dodge 2
fours.
pucks. I got hit by 1 puck and missed by the other.
Okay, so you dodge 1 and you missed 1. That's what you're saying?
I dodged 1 and I got hit by 1.
Okay. Yeah, well, you're lucky. You almost dodge it because you only take 1 damage.
Whew.
And okay, and now we'll fight them close combat, because they're out of explosive pucks. So roll for initiative. There are 3 of them.
Okay. 2.
Okay, so they go first. You're yeah, you're 4.
Later on, you have to tell me what snake men in Saskatoon are.
4, 3, 1.
Are you
Okay.
Canadian?
Oh.
Can't tell you then. Sorry.
It's classified.
Oh no!
That's a secret government
Cryptids.
program, and you don't have the correct security clearance. Sorry.
So Dave, you have to dodge 1. Eric 2, and Garrett dodge 1.
So would this be an acrobatics or just a straight check?
Acrobatics regular. Yeah.
So I have a 10.
That's great.
I got an unnatural 12.
Okay, that's good.
I got a 7. Can I spend a resolve point to
Absolutely.
make it?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so you all managed to not get hit, and now it's time to fight back.
All right. Who wants to go first?
So if I may, really quickly,
Mm-hmm.
because I have an idea, right? If
Yes.
they're Snake Men of Saskatoon, they're all neck, and I have as one of my special moves a neck-based submission move. So I can tie him up.
Okay, that gives you
Even
advantage.
if I can't take him out, I'll at least take him out of the fight so you guys can handle the other two.
Great. So you can do it with advantage. Attack with advantage.
Well, it's a special move, so I think it just goes
It
off,
automatically hits. Then the damage with advantage. So,
So-
no, you don't have to roll for that either. Okay, so that doesn't apply. Okay.
So I'm going to put him in a cross-face boneless chicken wing, and that's 6 damage.
Okay, that's epic. So that's 6.
6, yeah.
6 is enough to take him out, or in one strike.
And I'm taking 2 stamina.
Great. So he falls like a chopped up tree. Timber. There's only 2 standing.
All right. Who wants to go next?
You seem ready. Go for it.
Okay. All right. So it is time to dish out some horrible damage. Let's see. All right. I'm going to run up and just try to punch him in the solar plexus real hard to slow him down.
Great.
All right. 4 and a 4. And let's see. I got muscles 2, +1 for the mask, and +1 for the brass knuckles for 4 points.
Okay, 4 points. Yeah. He's not out of it, but yeah, he's severely wounded.
Okay.
Okay. Who goes next?
Just real quick, Martin, what's the damage rundown? You get your level, right? Plus,
Yeah, your character's level, and your muscle bonus, and if you're using any asset.
An asset. Okay. And is there a +1 to all of it as well?
In that case,
yes.
I did more to the other guy than I didn't count my character's level.
Okay.
Oh,
I just had to ask. I'm like, I think something.
Well, if you forgot to add your character level, then that meant that you the one you were attacking is out of commission too. So you attack a new one, Brujo. And,
okay, cool.
So that that puts you to how much damage?
Oh,
5.
That was on for El Blorto. Is that the 5? Yeah. Okay. So.
No,
right?
you're level 2. You're level 2 also.
Level 2 +1 plus your muscle.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. So yeah. So I'm gonna do just kind of a back fist with the billy club on a guy, and I totally whiff. So there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Gazzetto, what about you? There's only one standing now.
So as he swung and missed, we'll say as the guy dodges to get out of the way, I come running up from behind him, grab him around the waist, and give him a forward-facing spine buster. And That'll deal 3 damage.
Great. Okay. So yeah, it's almost. Yeah, I didn't. You won initiative, right? On this turn, so I haven't attacked yet.
Yeah,
This
sure.
round, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a
Yeah.
counter attack. Okay. So that's gonna be you, Blorto. So try to dodge out of the way.
Okay, let's see how we do here. 2 5s.
Okay, you make it. So initiative for what's going to probably be last round.
Ah. Oh, 1. Oh, sorry, guys.
Attack
Dang.
Blorto again. Attack Blorto again.
Gazzetto, this time you have to dodge.
Ooh, all right.
So he
Oh.
snakes around you, trying to strangle you.
Oh no, and I just
Try
got
to
2
choke
twos.
you.
I fail with a 4, 2 twos.
Okay, so that's 3 points of damage.
Oof, okay.
So now you can counter attack in any order you wish.
Anyone want to smack him in the head while he's wrapped up on me?
My chicken wing worked really well on the other guy, so I'm just gonna approach from the back and just put him to the ground. The bad news is that I do hit my stamina, so I'm taking a vitality, but
Yes.
I do deal 6 damage. So
yes.
hopefully
So
that puts him out.
That puts him out, and you lose one vitality point.
Yeah.
But you'll be able to cash some more with after taking a short rest. Okay,
And
so
and a combat, I can shed a stamina as well, right?
absolutely, yeah. So yeah, there all 3 of them are out of order, and now you can see that there are vending machines in the rooms. There are 2 vending machines in the room, and it's the only noticeable thing. And there's a concrete corridor that goes that continues in the same way further.
Guys, it's all about checking out those vending machines for some healing soda.
Absolutely.
Okay, you go first if you want to try. Try to hack them using your acrobatics.
Oh, okay. Do I have anything that'll help? Hold on. No, I don't think so. Oh, I do terribly. A 2 and a 1.
Okay, no, you don't have the hang of this.
Oh, I do not.
Anybody else want to try?
Is there a lock on the vending machines?
Yes.
I am.
You have a lock
picking
pick
kit and
okay.
open them up.
Luck picking kit means you have advantage, so you roll 3 dice and keep the 2 highest, right?
Yep. Ooh, critical success, 2 6s.
Great. Okay, you gain hero points too. And after that, roll a d10 to find out what you get.
Ooh. All right, all right.
Of course, all my d10s want to hide on me right now.
I can roll for you if you
Sure,
don't have one.
And then I
Okay.
don't hold things up anymore.
No. That's a 6. 6 gets you a tequila drink. So drinking it will get you plus 1d6 resolve point, and it's a single use, of course. Anybody else want to try their luck?
I have a fairly high acrobatics, if that will help me.
Yeah, absolutely. You get a +2 bonus to your roll.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean +2? +2 because of my 2 acrobatics?
Yeah. To
So
your roll.
I fail. Yeah.
That's not enough to get you over 8? Okay.
No.
Who wants to go after this? There's only there's only Brujo who haven't tried yet, right?
Yeah. You know what? I got a lock pick set as well, so I'm gonna
Okay,
try
so
picking the lock
advantage.
on the other machine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got an 11.
11, yeah, okay. Roll the D10 to find out what you get.
Right.
I got a 1.
1, a hell kit.
Ah,
Hey,
nice. All right,
seems
all
fitting.
right. All right, are we ready to head on to the next room?
So before we go, since I got an extra health kit, who got
Who needs
Alberto
some
or
healing?
somebody
I'm
got?
down to 6 right now from the original 10. How about everybody else?
I'm pretty good. I'm back up to 9 of 10.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, I've 9 as well.
Okay.
So I will use my my medic tag
Yourself?
and on El Blorto and
El Blorto, okay, so that puts
yeah.
you regain all of your lost BP.
Gracias, my friend. Your curandero skills are mighty.
Okay, so now there's only one way to go. It's not a dungeon. It's a very straightforward bunker. So there's another room ahead of you, and it's the door is unlocked. Do you keep the same marching order?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So when you enter the room, there's some kind of a strange low vibration, right? And everybody has to make a brains check to try to resist the effect of this strange emission.
Okay.
I failed.
Okay.
I got
So
a 10.
you
Oh, sorry.
okay? So you're okay, Gazzetto. You're not influenced by the device, and anybody else failed their roll?
No, I got a 9.
Yeah. Okay, 9. You're okay, and Buho, you missed.
Correct. I
Okay,
failed.
so that means that Purple Pulsar and Buho Bandager, you enter some kind of blood frenzy and you attack your teammates.
Oh, no.
There's a mind control device in the room, and if those who are unaffected, if they can get out of the fight, they may try to locate the mind control device and break it. But until it's done, you will have to fight your companions who are now bloodthirsty, and they just want to hurt things, and you're in their way.
No.
So you may roll to determine randomly who you're attacking, and roll initiative. And those who are not engaged in the fight may try to do a brains check to locate in the lab what's responsible for emitting the strange mind control.
All right. Well, let's find out who's attacking who.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get an initiative. You're gonna do an initiative for the 2 sides.
Yeah, we can. Yeah. Let's do an initiative for 2 sides to see who goes first.
All right. Who wants to roll for the non-mind control? That's me and
Well, you do, and you're unaffected, so you represent the unaffected side, and
yes.
those who are blood frenzied, they will get the opposite.
If you fail, you get power bomb blower. Let me put it that way.
No, but I only got a 4. What'd you get?
Oh, that's good for you. That's good. Right?
So what'd you roll?
A 4?
4, that means you attack first.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, what do you want to do? You wanna maybe try to locate the mind control device, I suppose?
I sure do. I got 2 in brains, so I like to think that I try to use my head in a fight. So I'll look around for something that could be emitting that terrible noise we heard, that vibration.
Okay, so make a brains check, and using your +2 bonus or so.
Oh, okay, great.
So I suppose you succeed.
Oh yeah, 6 and a 3 plus 2 is
It's the 11, so that's yeah, that's over what you need. So there you see a red flag on the wall with a hammer and sickle over a white maple leaf. And you're like, what's that doing there? There's no reason for that flag to be there. And you lift the flag, and you see the strange device on the other side. And now I'm gonna need you to attack it.
Okay.
So punch it.
Oh, all right, here we go. Come on, baby. Help us. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.
Okay, 9. So what's your damage? How many damage do you make using your regular attack?
6, 7. Now 7. My level 3 plus 2 muscles for 5, plus 1 for the mask, plus 1 for the brass knuckles. 7
Okay.
total points.
Okay, so that's 7 points. Okay, so you almost you almost wrecked the machine, but not entirely. So now, who else was unaffected by the ray? Gazzetto. So what do you want to do with your action?
I just run up and punch this thing as hard as I can.
Yeah, that
Yes.
seems fitting. Go for it.
And I got an 11 for my
11
attack
does
roll.
it, and your regular attack was well over.
2d6. It's just 2d6 straight up because I have no muscle.
Okay.
Ooh, natural 12.
Oh, okay. Well, and your damage is what normally? Is you're level 2? You don't have muscles.
Oh wait, I did that backwards. No, never mind. I don't roll for damage. I was looking at attack roll there. So I get 1, 2, 3, 3.
Okay, so you finished breaking the machine completely. You
Yes.
punch it, and it smashed to bits, and it and then stop emitting the dangerous mind control emission.
Do I have any residual dangerous mind control happening, or has it dissipated?
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's still happening in the same round, so I'll say that you didn't have to attack yet. So you have to attack, and
Oh no.
yeah, you have to attack at least once.
Could I take a brains to maybe resist the urge to power bomb?
That's fair. Yeah. Try to resist the urge using your brains, and if that doesn't work, you'll attack a random person.
So that does not work.
Wait.
Okay. So you will attack someone.
So I will randomize between the two. I'll say Blordo's 1 to 3. So I'm attacking
Well, you can
Gazzetto.
attack you can attack one of the three, because even though the other person is under the mind control beam, that
You're
doesn't
right.
mean that you don't want to
Absolutely.
to
So
hurt them.
let me re-roll that. Let me re-roll that. So I am attacking Brujo.
Okay. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll do a compared. You'll both do a close combat attack, and we'll do an opposite roll. So whoever score higher deals damage, and the other one doesn't. Right?
So can I use an acrobatics advantage, because I'm trying to do a special move? Or would you prefer? Should I just do a muscle? I'll do a muscle.
It's up to you. You can use a special move if you want to.
I'll slap him with muscle.
But don't forget, he's the one with the health kits, though.
Yeah.
So I'm an 8.
Eight is a success. But what about you, Brujo?
Oh, I also got an 8.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, okay. So, say both deal. You both deal your damage.
Oh no!
That is that's just a single point for me, or from me, I should say.
How come?
Yeah.
That can be.
Oh, it has to be.
Well, I have no muscle dots,
Okay.
so it's just my level and no asset bonus. So
That's
2.
2. Because yeah, that's 2 points of damage. And what about you, Brujo?
Sadly, mine deals 5.
Oh, man.
No. Oh,
Okay.
I turn on the spot and take 2 steps and flare flop on the ground.
Oh.
Who else was under the mind control beam? No, nobody. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So now you've neutralized the beam. How many points do you have left? Vitality points you have left? Purple pulsar.
I have 4. I could really use a bandage or a band-aid or a gauze or something.
Do you feel guilty enough?
Yeah, I'll use the health kit, even though you hit me. So
I was not myself.
That was
at the time.
seconds ago.
That was seconds ago. Yes.
Man.
Okay, so now I suggest we take a last 5-minute breaks before we enter the last room and we have the final confrontation with the super beast, if everybody is okay with that.
That sounds great. What did I get back from that health pack though? Sorry.
Should be 6 because I got the medic tag.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, well, you're full health because since when health pack usually they restores 1d6, but when they're used by a medic, they restore you to your full health. Nice. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Right.
Okay, so we're back in 5.
Oh man, we were in trouble. I know. Oh, me too. Oh, I was. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, have you played any of the solo version of this?
I did. Back when Martin went ahead and did the call out on Kickstarter to do playtest for the solo. I went ahead and I did that. So I did a few. My first character, I think, was under the initial rules that he had, and I ended up getting put out of commission like very quickly. But then I had the revamped, and it went a lot better. So actually, the character when I was looking for Brujo Bandager, because I thought to myself, I better check ahead of time, and I saw a Luchador character sheet, and it turned out to be my solo character. So this afternoon, I was like, "Oh man, I can't find it," but turned up. But yes, I've done it a couple times, so
nice.
It's entertaining. How about you?
Yeah, I did one again when he put out the thing. I sent him a little Microsoft Word document with every little roll and everything that I'd done in it. I wrote
out everything by hand, so I had to scan all my notes. Just sent it to him. It's like, here you go.
Yeah. I like it though. I found that I spent a lot of time, really kind of thinking about like the story and kind of like imagining so much story that went along with it that it was a real fun experience. I kind of
Yeah,
dug it.
yeah. I can't really say that I've played too much solo stuff. Some of the stuff I've played was, I mean, it's just, very procedural. You really didn't think too much outside of the system. But
Sure.
yeah, this one I ended up generating several pages of stuff, just fluff
Yeah.
notes. So it's
Right.
like more writing a story than anything else. So it was fun. I had a good time.
In the back
Enjoyed
of
it a
my
lot
mind,
more.
yeah. I was thinking I should try to make it into like a little adventure. There's not a lot of like fan-made, pre-write, module style adventures for this, and I haven't sat down and done it yet. But I need to do that. I did do. I ran a demo for the. Oh, pardon me. For the a couple of folks here in town because I got the new Super Beast and the new enemies that is working on to come out soon, and so I ran a play test to kind of check them out and everything, and did the Teenage Cavemen and the um dang, what was it? It was Teenage Cavemen, then the Suburban Sasquatch,
Okay.
and it was a Teenage Cavemen Suburban. Yeah, and that was it. And then the weird Scooby-Doo astronaut guy, the
Oh,
Astro Zombie.
okay.
And
All right.
so that was pretty fun. It turned out a buddy of mine who's in my regular gaming group found two other people to play, but what he did not tell me was the two other people who are going to be in my game are actually industry veterans with published material on their own. And so I unknowingly came into this game and ran a game for people, who've already been in the business for like 12 years. And I would have been a little more hesitant had I been aware that that's who I was running the game for, but they were really kind about it.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. All right.
There's one room before the reveal screen. But yeah, it's gonna happen soon, Rich.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go. We are back, folks. Let's get ready for some more luchador action.
Yeah.
So in the next room, you find a laboratory that is still occupied by the bodies of the three missing luchadors that you were after. They are laid down on gurneys and they are unconscious at the moment, but they seem to be they have been altered in some way. Bravo Dino is now a mix of a human and a snowman, and a Mad Bull is a part polar bear, and Dark Angela is
What part?
half human and half Wolverine.
Oh.
Hopefully,
Okay.
you've been there on time and you've gathered enough clues, so they're unconscious and they're not gonna attack you at the moment. But you will have to take a decision later. If do you want to escort them back to the PCP? Or are you gonna release them in nature, or what are you gonna do with them? But right now they're not posing a threat. They're unconscious, and their vitals are being monitored by machines and all that. And there's no personnel or security at the moment. Gladly for you, there is no security at the moment.
No.
But you're inspecting them and looking at them, and you hear the sounds of boots on the ground coming your way um, in a very martial manner and a very decisive and decisive manner. And soon there's two doors in front of you, and they split open,
Oh
and
no.
you could see. Now's the time for the big reveals.
All right. How?
Your nemesis will be revealed to you, and she has an escort also that I will describe afterwards. So I've had Mustafa commission. I commissioned Mustafa to do a drawing
Whoa,
of the
cool.
big baddie.
Dozen Studios is rad.
So it's Greta, she-wolf of the Mounties. Greta, she-wolf of the Mounties, is a super spy belonging to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. This ruthless femme fatale art is as cold as the frozen north and as hard as a diamond. She will stop at nothing to spread Canuck communism to foreign countries. She's a master of interrogation and won't hesitate to use torture when her natural charms fail to win her opponents over. She is accompanied at all times by her albino saber-toothed tiger named Fluffy.
Oh no.
And
Those evil authoritative liberals have unleashed their most devastating weapon upon us.
yes, it has been foretold. They've been trying to warn us about the dangers of those Canadian conspirators. uh, yeah. Greta is accompanied at the moment by she has two twins with her that they're both carrying a chainsaw. And she yells to them, Maurice, Marcel, first one to make a kill gets to sleep in my bed tonight. So, the two grinning meatheads make their chainsaws purr and immediately charge the PCs. It's time for initiative now.
All right. Ooh, is it still me, guys, or does anyone else want to run it or want to roll it?
All you, brother.
Okay, here we go. 6.
Nice.
Go first.
Yeah.
Woohoo! All right, guys. Man, we got to bring the noise. What do you think? Fight the goons first or do our super move on her and bring the horrible pain to the she-devil of the frozen north?
Well, if you want to, they're guarding her, so you can bypass them, but it would take an action to do so. Like you will have to maneuver past them because they're wielding chainsaws and they're literally standing in our way. They're charging your way. So it's not impossible to go for Greta first, but you'd have to take an action for it because they're definitely making it hard for you to get to her.
They gotta go down. All right, let's do it. So, who wants to attack first?
That seems like a job for you. Go for it.
All right.
They are Maurice and Marcel are they're clumsy and terrifying. Clumsy mean that they attack with disadvantage, Terrifying means that you have to make a brains check before you attack them on the first round only. Otherwise, you're frozen and you're frozen in your steps because you're like, am I really gonna try to wrestle a guy with a chainsaw? So
point.
if you
Right there.
succeed, you can attack as normal, and that's only occurred in the first round, right?
Okay. Well, then I'm going to start with
And that
that.
doesn't take your action. It's just a check that you have to do before
Oh,
you make your action. Okay.
okay. All right. So my brains check to be able to attack Maurice is 3. I am frozen and tied with
3.
the
Do you
chainsaw.
want to use one of your hero points if you have any left, or do you have anything, or you want to keep them for the final boss?
Oh, that's a damn good question. I'm tempted. I have 2 hero points.
Well, that's good. That's good. I
Yeah.
mean,
Okay.
you have 2. You still have 1 left. I mean, I'm not
Okay.
trying to influence you, and so, but most of people have only 1 for the entire game. You have 2. That's not bad.
I will try to overcome my fear by spending a hero point and remembering who I am and who I am fighting for. All right. Do I have to roll or what should I do at that
Yeah,
point?
you roll another d6 and you add the result to your previous result, right?
Okay. Yes. 5. That's it.
Okay,
8.
5 that makes 8. So you're not afraid to
Oh,
attack as you wanted. So do you want to make a super move, or you want to make a regular attack?
I'll make a super move. I'll do my level 2 Cholo driver on him.
Okay, good. In fact, how much damage did you inflict with your Cholo driver again?
So let's see. It's a level 2. So that's
Yes,
2 points. And then
yes,
you had your muscles dots, right? Is that
yeah,
right?
yes.
No, that's
So
another
that's
2
another 2.
4.
Yeah.
And anything else, or is that
Yeah,
it?
your mask.
Oh,
Your
mask.
mask
Yeah,
grants you another point.
5. Can I add one for the brass knuckles too?
No, it's only 1 set at a time. But
Okay, 5.
Cholo driver is level 1 at
Level 2.
so that's another 2 points. So that's a total of 7.
Great.
Okay, so that hurts him bad. He drops his chainsaw to the floor, and oh yeah, okay. That's the move where you take him and you ram his head into the ground, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a display of strength, a very impressive display of strength. You smash his head on the ground. His chainsaw flies away,
Whew.
and he falls down to the ground like a sack of potatoes, and he seems really out of it. His
Okay.
eyes are going all kinds of crazy direction.
Oh
He
no.
seems really knocked out. Okay, so who wants
That's
to
it for
go
me.
after that? Yeah,
Let
who
me
wants to go
quickly
next?
step in and I'll finish. Is it Maurice or Marcel? That's Maurice, right?
Maurice,
Maurice.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hook Maurice's leg, hook his arm, and I'm going to do my twisting Russian leg sweep on him.
Yeah, okay. You can do
Oh.
it with advantage also because he's already he's unresponsive, very weak.
So that's 5 damage.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that it's a special move. Okay,
Special move,
yeah,
yeah.
you finish him. Yeah.
So I bring him up, twist him around, bring him back right on his back, and his head rocks off of the ground.
Oh.
That's brutal. Okay, so you can see Marcel, he looks at it and he takes a little step back.
So I'm
Maybe
taking his stamina for that.
yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Same. Okay.
Yeah.
Woo.
He hears his mother in a flashback saying, "You should stay in school, Marcel. Try to do something with your life." As he sees his brother all broken up on the floor. Don't be a bum like your dad.
Words to live by.
Okay, so that leaves only one. That leaves only Marcel standing up in your way. Gazzetto or Brujo, whoever wants to go
How about
first.
it, guys? Give him what for?
I will run up to. It's Marcel. I keep getting the names mixed up.
Yes.
Okay. And I am going to throw him into my special move, the Cobra Clutch Slam.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So that automatically hits.
Yes.
And then you'll have to
Two for your level.
Yep.
And add to this whether either your muscles or acrobatics, which
And
one is
so
highest.
1.
Okay, and plus and the move is level 1.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a total of 4.
Cool.
Okay, so that's it's him good. You want to describe your action?
Now, if I remember the camel clutch, I just run up behind him, drop him down, and get up and put him in the.
You're pulling his head back by the neck.
Right. I was thinking the other way around, but it's pulling him back, so he's stretched back.
So
and
you're
he
strangling
lets out
him.
a scream.
And he's out of breath also because so he's flat on his belly and he's out of breath, and you leave him all kind of wrecked on the ground. Okay, and now Brujo, you have something to finish him.
Oh, hopefully. Yeah. So while he's got him tied up like that, so Martin, do I still need to roll because this guy's scary, or is he no longer scary?
No, he's not. He's no longer scary.
Okay. He's okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and just try to finish him off. I'm gonna just do it in a couple two-hand overhead swing with the billy club. Okay, and let's see, what the heck did I get? That's a 6 and a 1 plus my muscles, so that's 8. All right, yeah. So I got that, and it is 5 points of damage for the billy club.
Okay, so you've clubbed him good. You club him behind the head, and his skull hits the ground again, and he's completely knocked out and out of action. So that means that next round you have to deal only with Greta and Fluffy. But now they will have an attack because they're part of the combat, right? So Greta, she can attack. She has a whip, and she has also a Luger semi-automatic pistol.
Oh my God!
And a Fluffy, well, he attacks with his claws and his fangs, and he's vicious, bloodthirsty, and fast. Okay. So vicious means that that affects the damage inflicts. Okay, great. So let's see who Greta attacks. Greta will attack. She attacks Gazzetto.
Oh no.
She will attack with her. She attacks with her whip.
Ooh. How does it go?
I got a 3 for my dodge.
Oh, that's not gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna roll for damage.
Oof.
6.
Oof.
Ooh.
Are you still standing?
I am, but you definitely, we'll say the whip hits Gadzetto in the mask, and you see blood running from out of under his collar.
Yeah, getting whipped in the face is not great. No, not great. She's quite adept at this. It's not a fashion accessory.
Yeah.
She knows how to use that thing.
Gadzetto
Yeah.
is in rough shape.
Oh, sorry.
No.
It's all right.
And now
It's part of the game.
Fluffy attacks Blorto.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, and he's running at you.
Oh, you terrible beast.
Yeah, and he jumps and aims for the throat. He's a wild beast, and he's trying to defend his mistress.
I am going to give Blorto one of my hero points, so he'll have advantage on his dodge.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, bless you.
Don't forget that next turn you probably have enough clues among you to trigger your Royal Rumble move.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay.
well, now let's focus on Blorto dodging. But
5, 4,
yeah.
2. So I think I got it with a 9.
Yeah, you dodge out of the way in time, or maybe you see him lunging in your way, and you manage to push him off by the sides, and he rolls and he gets back in position. And now it's time for initiative for the second round.
Woo! Okay, guys. 5.
Okay, 5. Now is your turn, and yeah, like I said, if you want to use your Royal Rumble move, now's the time.
Now's the time, guys. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. We get into it. Let's go.
Okay, so that means that you have to spend 4 clues and 4 hero points, and I think you have all of those.
Got one of each.
Yep.
Yeah. So and the damage you inflict is all of your damage combined, multiplied by 4, because you're 4 team members. So
Okay.
that hits hard.
Ooh, all right. So let's see. How do we? Ooh.
So
you do
would be 16. I always do 4.
Okay. So 4 plus, but it's not each damage multiplied by 4.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the total of your regular attacks multiplied by 4.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Right. So that's 4 for Gadzetto, and the other one, please remind me what your regular attacks do.
So that's two for me.
Two. Okay. Blorto and the Brujo.
Brujo, you go first.
Okay. Brujo typically gets, well, Martin, would the bonus for the Billy Club be in there, or pull it out?
It's
Okay.
in there.
All right. So it'd be 5.
5. Okay. And last Blorto.
Okay. So I am level 3. Is that kind of, so it's your level plus your muscles plus any assets, right?
Yes.
That's 3 for my level, 2 for muscles for 5, 1 for the mask, and 1 for the brass knuckles. So 7.
Okay, so that's 12, 14, 18. 18 times 4. Oh, okay. 72. 72 damage is enough to put either Ilsa or Fluffy out of order. On which one do you want to? Yeah, of course. Okay, so Ilsa bites the dust, but now I want to hear an epic description. What happens on the screen?
So I
What
only
the?
dealt 2 damage, so I'll start out. I'll give her a stiff European uppercut, and then I will whip her into Gazzetto. I'll give her an Irish whip into Gazzetto.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay, nice.
Where,
What do you do?
as she comes towards me from that Irish whip, I just jump up into the air and do a flying kick towards her and kick her towards Brujo.
Yeah.
Okay. Brujo goes ahead and catches her around the neck and gives her a DDT.
What is that?
Oh, it's where you basically put them into a headlock and you fall with your back on the ground and they fall with their face on the ground.
Oh,
So you kind of like
Yeah.
you're like
yeah.
Almost like a hinge coming.
yep.
Okay, and now you got to wrap it up, Blorto. So now we see the multiplier goes up and up and up, like a Street Fighter combo, right? And now you give the final blow.
How about
Finisher.
this? In the spirit of El Santo, whose proud mask I wear, she's already on the ground. How about the suicide dive?
I think it's it's a time for it. Yeah, it's gonna be
Yes,
glorious.
That's it.
So that's a suicide dive from the third rope, as the public stay is all quiet, silent, and you smashed her down in the mat, and yeah, it's a.
Boom, she's out.
We can hear at the same moment we can hear Fluffy whimper a little.
Oh, we lost Garrett. I'm going to take us to the break screen. We lost Garrett.
Oh,
We'll be right back, folks.
okay,
All
sure,
right.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Should we pick up the whip and hold the Fluffy at bay like a lion tamer?
That's funny.
All right.
I'm all for creative ideas. That was fun.
Yeah.
It was hard for me to judge the duration of each scenes because I was trying to make I implemented a lot of different things like the submarine and the snowmobile race and all of that. But I said it's gonna be fun. We'll see how it goes. Some things went faster than I thought. So it'll take a little bit more time. Okay, you're back, Garrett.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, great.
I had a technical difficulty here.
Oh, okay.
My apologies.
Hey, no problem. We just wanted to wait for you.
Yeah.
And we are back, folks. Sorry about that. Just a slight technical glitch. And we are back.
Too much excitement for the stream. It bubbles over and
dive just ruined everything.
Yeah.
It sent shockwaves
exactly
across the universes.
So now Greta is out of commission, right? And there's only Fluffy left, and you won initiative, so that means that Fluffy is gonna have an attack on one of you, and now he wants to avenge his mistress, of course.
Oh, yes.
3 means El Blorto, you're the target. Probably because you land the fatal blow, you land the final strike. So he targets you and he lunges at you with his saber tooth and his claws, all very sharp.
Ooh, do I need to make an acrobatics check to escape?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Ooh, 3 and a 2. I don't. I take the hit.
Okay.
He gets me as I'm trying to get up.
Oh my god. I rolled a 12.
Oh no! Double
Oh,
damage.
double damage. No, enemies and NPCs don't get to roll critical, but that's still 12 damage, though.
Ooh, that's it for me. I
So
had down and out,
he
down and out.
kinds of shreds you to pieces.
Oh,
We
no.
see if we're having if we're watching the TV version, probably there's a lot of cutovers and just
Yes.
background sound. But if we're watching the NC-17 version, yeah, he rips you to shreds. And
Oh,
that's the sad demise of though you if anybody rescues you and until the before the end of the fight, you can be rescued, but
whew.
you can't do anything for yourself.
Right.
You're unconscious and you're losing blood at
Yes.
an alarming rate.
Mauled
But
by a
you're a
tiger.
hero, and hero don't die in a serial. So if you one of your friends want to help you, they can. But right now you're in a bad position. So let's roll initiative for the last round, maybe, or at least until you get rid of Fluffy. And Blorto can roll for initiative because he's
Ooh.
dying on the mat.
Right. That's right. All right, heroes. Who's going to take over?
Want me to roll it?
I'll do it.
All right, go for it.
Go for
Go
it,
for
Dave.
it.
5.
Nice.
It means you go first.
Yes.
Okay. I'll just get this out of the way. I know Brujo Bandager he's got to do what he's got to do.
Yeah.
Fighting or no fighting, I got to help out El Blorto. So
Okay, so since you were already you were dying and in a very bad situation, you get half of your vitality points restored, and you will need a long vacation after after the episode, right?
Written off TV for a couple months.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Okay, well, you got rescued and your character isn't dead, which is great.
Yeah.
So, who wants to, if you want to partake in the fight further on, your action will be made with disadvantage because you're
course,
groggy and you're not so sure on your feet anymore. You know?
Right.
You shouldn't be. You should be in a hospital bed, not fighting
Yes.
a saber tooth tiger right now.
Yes.
Who goes next?
Oh, bless you. Bless you, Brujo
Go
Bandager.
ahead, Garrett.
Yes.
So I'm going to try to cinch in the vacuum lock on the tiger.
Let's go.
So that is 6.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have any 2 resolve points to spend?
Well, no, it's a special.
Oh, it's a special move. Okay. 6. Okay. 6.
Okay.
Sorry. Sometimes I forget what your special moves are called. Okay. Sure. Okay. So that's 6 less. Okay. Great.
And I've taken my stamina.
Okay, so do you have any stamina left, or are you hurting yourself by going overboard?
So as a human tornado, I have one. I have 1 stamina left.
Okay, great. Who goes next? There's only you, Gazzetto, who hasn't acted. Well, Blorto, you can hack, but you will have a slight penalty to your action.
Oof.
So, from deep inside my hood, you see my white cat come walking out.
Okay.
She jumps down on the ground, kind of bats her eyes at the tiger, at the saber tooth, and kind of wiggles a little bit to try to distract him for just a brief second. Does that work? Does she get him so he's kind of distracted?
Yes.
All right.
If you forfeit, you forfeit your action to do this. I'm into it. Yeah, sure. Okay, that works.
I'm going to forfeit my action for my cat to basically seduce him and have him distracted. Would it go into the next round?
Yes.
All right, perfect.
Only for the next round, not over that. But for the next round, he's distracted. He's he wasn't expecting that, and
this round, if he wanted to.
Yes.
Oh.
So the saber-toothed cat having a disadvantage, and you also that nullifies, so you can act normally.
Wow. Okay.
Because you're both at disadvantage, so just tell me what you want to do, and I'll let you do it.
Man. In my head, I keep thinking of this old Frazetta painting. I think it's Frazetta. It might be Vallejo. But anyway, Tarzan has a panther in the sort of, like arm lock, with his hands up under his little front, panther legs and behind, and fingers laced behind his neck, and is basically holding the panther in front of him. Could I try to roll over onto him and put him in one of those and
absolutely, you're a wrestler. Mouth. Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to give it a try.
Yeah. So that's a muscle check, right?
I think so. Sure. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
And if you have hero points left, that may be the time. Also.
Ooh, I will spend my last hero point on him.
Woohoo!
I had 2.
Because that would be pretty dope as the as a finishing move, right?
In that case, 5 and a 6.
Okay, you're in. How many damage do you deal with that?
Okay, I guess that's again. It's level 3. 2 muscles for 5. 1 for the mask for 6, and 1 for the brass knuckles for 7.
Okay, yeah, he's very near death. Very near death.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll try
next successful blow will probably be the last he endures. Okay, so that was great. And you all made your move, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And he attacked first, so that's time for another initiative roll.
All right. Who's gonna roll?
Who feels lucky?
Who feels lucky?
Garrett has already a die in his hand. Roll for it.
I can roll.
Here we go.
So I got a 6.
You see?
Okay.
Okay, so you go first. In whichever order you want.
Go, sir. Go.
Yeah.
So I'm going to grab the tiger, and I'm going to deliver my running sit-down power bomb.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. So I'm gonna dive in with a knee strike right to the forehead to daze him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just gonna tuck him, lift him up, go for a maybe 6-yard stride, and blast him down on his back, baby.
That sounds painful.
All right.
All right. I'm into it.
So that's 6.
Yeah. Do you have a hero point left?
Well, no, that's just a special move. So that's just damage dealt.
Oh, okay. Damage dealt. That was exactly how many points he had left.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, so you hit him in the forehead. He's dizzy, and after that you can throw him around every way you want. Throw him to the ground, and he lets out a little whimper, and there's one single tear runs down his eyes as as he realized he failed his mistress. He couldn't save her, and he's ashamed.
You're all going to jail.
Yes, yes. So so you won, of course you won. Congratulations. And now I need you to decide what you want to do with the mutated wrestlers. Are you gonna bring them back to the PCP? Do you want to put them out of their miseries? Do you want to befriend them? Do you want to release them in the wild, or do you have any other idea? You need to come up to some sort of agreement over this, because it's gonna impact
Set them
the
free.
rest of
them
the adventure.
Can Amanda Walrus and the PCP maybe cure them of this?
You don't know. I mean,
I think
what
if
you
they
know,
pay-
she would want you to bring them back, of
I
course.
think if she paid us enough for us to bring them back, maybe she could.
She certainly has impressive means, and at her disposal that you don't have, clearly, that's for sure. But her intentions are muddy, to say the least.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say she executed somebody for not much of an offense there, so that seems really unluchador like. It's not cool, man.
This is a terrible fate. I struggle to think of what I would even want if this had happened to me.
Yeah, well, they got a place to live here.
I mean, if you guys buy me lunch, I'll look the other way. I'm kind of interested in the money, but if you want to sprinkle some food and some beers, I'll look the other way on this one, fellas.
Another option is to maybe try to wake them up or talk with them when they gain consciousness again, to see are they still human enough. Are they gonna be a problem, or are they still retain their human consciousness? Are they still the luchadors that the people of Muscle City knew? I mean,
I guess if they have some humanity, then maybe they should be the ones to decide.
See. It is against our code to take another person's freedom.
okay,
Well,
so let's for time's sake, let's say that we'll have a vote outside of this session. We'll discuss and take a decision based on democracy between sessions, to determine what you decide to do, and I'll write my story according to what you choose to do with it. So just to keep the format going, let's say that we have credits, and now each of you has got to do a little post-credit scenes featuring your character having some sort of a lone moment where we can see something about his characters, or something just funny or fun that you want to how do you want to portray your character outside of the episode, after the dust has settled and all this. So let's go.
who'll go first?
Well, Gadzetto, before we even leave the base here, pulls out a can of Fancy Feast and sets it on the floor and feeds the cat.
Okay.
After she's done eating, I'll say he takes her back, puts her back up in the hood, and you just see him walking towards the submarine, towards the setting sun.
Oh, I
nice.
like it. Yeah, that's fun. Great. Perfect. All right. Who wants to go
So
next?
I'll go next. I got the next one. So Pulsar Purple is in his hotel room. He's looking in his wallet. He's got a couple singles in there.
Ouch.
Sort of stomach is grumbling to a degree, but he picks up his bathroom caulking gun and shoots some nutrients into his mouth while he adjusts the antennas on the top of the TV to try to send a message, but they just won't quite work.
Oh,
Amazing. Yes, I love this very much. Okay, that's great.
Brujo, what do you got?
Who's next?
So Brujo, he's gonna kind of go out off into the snow, and he's gonna look left and right to make sure that no one is looking, and then he's gonna flop down and make his very first snow angel.
Yes, yes, great. Super fun. Okay. And what about you, Blorto?
Man, all right.
I don't know if you're a religious man or not, but now you may be the time to light light a candle at the local
Listen,
church because you came
Yes.
very close to meet your
So
maker.
close. Had it not been for the awesome curandero powers of Brujo Bandager, I would be lying on the floor in a bloody mess now forever. Okay, so at the bottom of the screen, a 6 months later banner comes up. And when it fades back in, it is on the scene of a post hospital bandaged up El Blorto in a cheap, black private investigator suit at the church, lighting a set of 4 candles. Then it will cut from that scene, and there'll be a short scene of him driving his high gloss black 450cc big block V8 1970 Oldsmobile 442 with the flame trick paint job into the body shop to get repainted silver with a glitter sublayer under the glaze coat and affixing a plastic Jesus and a Virgin Mary onto the dashboard. Then it cuts to a scene where you can see him throw away his tequila and cigarettes in his basement apartment under the movie theater. And wearing the mask of El Santo, you can see him go down on one knee and make a prayer where you can hear him saying, asking the Lord for forgiveness for being, a black mask, and that now he will devote himself to be a champion for all good people everywhere, and asking Lord Jesus to choose him, this flawed but fearless, brawling battler, to allow him to heed the call. And you will see him then pick up from the side his new wrestling outfit, which is very, very similar to that of El Santo. And you can see that on the back of it, it says El Cruzado on the back.
Nice. Okay. And just as you finish putting on the suit, maybe it's a glare of the light or some weird effect or maybe something in your imagination, but you could swear that for a glimpse there, Christ, he gave you one of these when you finish putting on the suit and you feel like you made the right decision and you feel empowered and you feel that you're deserving of the Santos mask. For the first time, you feel like you've you're ridden of your imposter syndrome. You feel like deserving wearing owner of the mask.
Woo! All right, I am ready
And
to conquer the people.
yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I had a lot of fun, and we'll discuss how we decide to continue the adventure next. And yeah, do you have any comment, feedback, questions, suggestions, anything you want to throw?
I had a blast.
Yeah,
That's a good
same.
time.
Yeah, thanks, Barton. I appreciate it a lot. It was awesome.
I'm
Thank
totally
you.
Very good.
use that
Yeah.
chase mechanic in my game too. I
Yeah,
like that with
yeah.
the snowmobiles, man. That was great.
I really wanted to do something with a lot of can exploitation for a while. I'm a big fan of I've loved Ilsa She-Wolf of the SS, but my favorite Ilsa is Ilsa the Tigress of Siberia. Is the Canadian one. It was shot in mostly in Quebec by a French Canadian director, and I've really I wanted to do something for this for a long time. So I said I want to put a lot of things that amuse me in it, and
Yeah.
hopefully it will make you laugh too.
I feel
Thank
like
you.
some group of crime fighting luchadors will tackle the Snake Men of Saskatoon one day. So we have to get to the bottom of what's going on there. We got to shut it down.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's so much left to do. Everything that, yeah, making choices. Yeah, we left so many pistes, so many seeds of future
Breadcrumbs.
adventures. And thank you, Dave, for having us and
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks,
making
Dave.
this
Thanks, Dave.
possible.
My pleasure. And folks out there that watched and tuned in, thanks for joining us tonight. And Simon, thank you so much for asking us to describe our snowsuits.
That was super fun.
And we will see you next time on Games with Dave. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.